tank of Conoco regular, super, or diesel fuel. Bases loaded pizza at Deli.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome you back here to Rock County Rock County football field. I'm used to being in the gymnasium, but we're here at Rock County High School football field, and North Central Knights here at home on homecoming, getting ready to take on Neligh-Oakdale as we have done our national anthem, and we'll be getting ready for the Knights to come out here and get ready to kick this one away. Neligh-Oakdale going to have a threat at quarterback. Again, as we mentioned, rushing and passing. Cooper Earhart averages 110 yards per game. Rushing, 113 yards per game. Passing, receiving yards per game. Corbin Hofer, the running back, averages 36 yards per game receiving. Total yards per game, Earhart with that 224 yards per game. Kite averages just shy of 13 tackles per game. For North Central, their leading rusher is backup quarterback Landon Stephen, averages 31 yards per game. Kean Fisher, the quarterback, averaging 117 yards through the air. Brant Lazat, his main target, he averages 57.5 yards per game. It's Neligh-Oakdale, North Central football, coming up here on KBRB.
At West Plains Bank, we're proud to offer the financial products and services to help you accomplish your life's goals. West Plains Bank in Ainsworth and Springview, a better way to bank. Member FDIC, housing lender.
Your irrigation system needs are met locally by Perfect Valley Irrigation of Bassett. Perfect Valley is your Valley Center pivot dealer. They don't just sell you a Valley system. They give you the service you have come to expect from Perfect Valley Bassett. Stop in and see Mike Schrod, your State Farm Insurance agent on Main Street in Ainsworth for all of your home, auto, and life insurance needs. That's State Farm Insurance on Main Street in Ainsworth. Good service at a good price. See Mike Schrod, your State Farm Insurance agent in Ainsworth.
All right, it's going to be North Central Knights getting ready to kick this one away here as they're going to kick it from south to north, left to right as we see it here from Bassett, Nebraska. And the Warriors are going to send back their Corbin Hofer and Cooper Earhart back to receive this one. Going to be standing at about their own 5-yard line here. And so we get ready to bring you 8-man high school football on KBRB. FM 92.7 on the web, kbrb.net. Waiting for the official whistle, and there it is. And this can be Fisher with an onside kick, and it is going to be covered up right at midfield. Ready for that one was number 9, Jay Schmult. And so Neligh-Oakdale will come out, and Coach Ron Beacom will have his team right at midfield here. Heading to the south. Glad to have you along. Steve Camp, if you're listening, hope you're doing better. And we can't wait to get you back in to a headset. All right, looks like it is going to be an offset I formation here. Now moving off to the right hip of Earhart is going to be Hofer. First down and 10, first play of scrimmage here for the Warriors. They're going to go back to pass right away. Going to look right in the middle and going to be caught and trying to flip it backwards, and it is caught and then flipped into the hands of Trevin Torres. He's going to be brought down at about the 5-yard line. That is going to go from the midfield, so that's going to be 30 front catch, and that's going to go into the hands. We'll go with number 9 on the catch, and then the pitch. It'll be incomplete, no good. All right, we'll get ourselves grouped together here with 11:42 to go here in the first quarter. It's Neligh-Oakdale striking first on a 5-yard touchdown run by Hofer, and it is 6-0 Neligh-Oakdale, and they'll kick to North Central right after this.
Circle B Livestock of Bassett offers a complete line of livestock needs, from feed to pharmaceuticals to livestock handling equipment. Make one stop for all your farm and ranch needs. Stop at Circle B Livestock. They are the livestock producer's friend in Bassett.
Do you know who the biggest North Central Knights fans are? Well, it's the gals at the Springview Herald, that's who. Subscribe today for one low cost and catch up on all things North Central Knights plus so much more. The Springview Herald, proud supporter of the North Central Knights. Buying or selling livestock is made much easier when you buy and sell with Bassett Livestock Auction. Remember, sale day is each Wednesday, so make plans to attend or call to consign your livestock. Bassett Livestock Auction. Bassett.
Welcome back here to Bassett, Nebraska. Trying to get everything on my papers to stay down. A little bit of a breeze out of the south. Beautiful night, though. Sun about ready to go behind the trees. That'll help me out quite a bit. Getting sun blasted here. And getting ready to kick this one away are the Warriors. They're going to get this one kicked back. Looks like Fisher going to catch it at the 5. He's at the 10. The 15 got a nice block. 20, 25 in middle of the field. A host of Warriors will bring him down at about the 31-yard line. A 26-yard return on the kickoff by Kean Fisher. And now the Knights will try to get this one tied up on their first drive. Looks like around AM 14, 106.3 Ainsworth on their first drive. Goes up 8-0 on St. Mary's. All right, waiting for officials. We have 4 split wide left here for North Central. Fisher looks, going to throw this screen pass backwards. It goes in the hands of Lazant. He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage. That's Brandt, and he may have lost a yard, maybe right back to the line of scrimmage. We'll see. We're just going to say loss of 1 there on the play there. Bring up a second down at 11 here. Brandt wears number 2, Ryer number 7. North Central going to go out to the right side here. Parker Lewis trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. He stays inbound for a little bit, and he'll get maybe 2 or 3 yards, just shy of the 35 up to the 34. In between the 34 and 35 there. Give Parker 3. See if we can get Parker to run hard here tonight. He's going to have some guys that are ready to lay a licking on you. Neligh-Oakdale likes to hit hard. Bring up a 3rd down and 8 for North Central on their own 34. Fisher has all the time in the world. And he hits a first down pass in the hands of Ryan Lazat. Great blocking by the offensive line. That's going to go into Neligh-Oakdale territory and about the 33-yard line. Nice pass there by Fisher. About 14 yards unofficially on that one. Into the hands of Ryan Lazat. And a first down for the North Central Knights. Back to pass Fisher. All the time in the world once again. Now looks. Oh, had a man open. Now he'll tuck and run, and he's going to get out of bounds. He's going to pick up about 7 yards. Nice job again by the offensive line as Fisher is going to get himself to about the 25-yard line here. Second down. Second down. And long 2, make it 3 here. North Central into Neligh-Oakdale territory. Down 6-0. Keying back. Plenty of time. Looking in the middle. Nothing there. Still looking. Going to throw it in the middle. And it is going to be picked off. Had a chance to run for the first down. It's going to be picked off by Breckenkite. And an interception by Fisher. He went back there to throw it, had all the time in the world, had a chance to run for that first down, went for the pass, and it is going to be an interception. And now Neligh-Oakdale, just something you don't want to do is give them the ball right back like that. So North Central had a chance moving the chains back to Neligh-Oakdale. They'll go tight on the right side, Twins on the left side. Looks like Furstenau and Torres. Quarterback back to pass. They're going to go for a shot down the middle of the field, overshooting the intended target. Andrew Henry was the quarterback, Earhart. So he has one pass for 35 yards, and now an incomplete pass. Going to bring up down at second down and 10 here for Neligh-Oakdale. 10:34 to go in the first quarter, 6-0. Neligh-Oakdale recovered an onside kick in midfield, got a 35-yard pass and a 5-yard touchdown run by Corbin Hofer. Now run with Earhart on the outside. He has enough for the first down, trying to get towards midfield, and he's going to be wrapped up by the ankle by one of the Knights, and that's going to be a pickup of about 15 yards. And that is going to be the second first down of the game here for Neligh-Oakdale, and the ball going to be just shy. It looks like you're going to mark him down about the 38-yard line. Penalty on the play. They did not see the flag. Of course, we're staring right into the sun. And that block in the back looks like maybe, where did it come from? It was right at the tackle area. So they take it from where he would have had the first down. So going to get credited for about a 5-yard pickup. Going to give him 5 yards after the 10-yard penalty, our first penalty of the ball game. And it'll bring up a second down and 5 for Neligh-Oakdale after the penalty. That ball now sitting on about their own 28-yard line. Offset eye once again here for Earhart. He'll hand this one off. That's going to be Hofer around the end, and he's going to be just shy, I believe, of that first down. So that's going to be, looks like a 4-yard pickup. Owen Blake going to make the tackle for the North Central Knights. That's going to be a 4-yard pickup for Hofer. 2 carries, 9 yards. Now 3rd and 1. Out here wide left. Here's going to be Torres on the inside slot as Dylan Furstenau tied on the right side. Quarterback, empty backfield for Cooper Earhart. He's just going to look to run it forward, and he's going to just get it. Good job getting through the line in there. Looked like was number 97, Hunter Hartman. But it's going to be enough for a first down. And we're going to give him 2 yards on that one. And a first down and 10 here for Neligh-Oakdale. 9:40 to go in the first quarter, 6-0. Neligh-Oakdale, there's their second possession of the game. Earhart back to pass, seeing a little pressure. Here's a pass up in the air. Landon Stephen turned around, can't catch it, nearly fell right into the hands of Andrew Henry. Great coverage by the sophomore Landon Stephen as he turned around, found that ball, and batted it. Henry was going down and nearly caught it. And that pass will go incomplete and bring up a second down and 10 here for Neligh-Oakdale. Over here, tied on the left side, going to be Andrew Henry. Splitting out to left will be first and out. Torres will go to the right side, split out, ball on the right hash mark. Off the right side hip of Earhart is the running back Hofer. Going to hand it off to him. He's going to be met about 3 yards past the line. Scrimmage, he breaks free. Parker Lewis had him, and they couldn't finish the tackle, and that's going to be another first down, and that's going to be a pickup of 11 yards. We'll make it a 12-yard pickup there. Finally tackled. Parker Lewis had him about 2 yards past the line of scrimmage, and he just continued to churn his legs, did Hofer, and he gets the first down. Determination right there. Third first down of the game for Neligh-Oakdale, now in North Central territory on their North Central 34. Earhart back to pass. Here comes a little pressure. Going to throw this one up in the air. Looking over his shoulder and just a little bit short of the intended receiver, Dylan first now. And that one will go incomplete. That's going to bring up a second down and 10. Coach Ron Beacom on first down has taken a couple shots deep. His quarterback is throwing into probably about a 15-mile-an-hour south wind is what we had at kickoff time. But as we look at Old Glory, maybe not blowing as much out there right now. Does stop the clock on the incomplete pass. 9 minutes to go in the first. Neligh-Oakdale, 6. North Central, nothing. Neligh-Oakdale hands this one off. This is going to be done first and out around the right side on the end. And he's going to get maybe about 9 yards on this one. Yep. Looks like 9 yards for him. Dylan will get his first carry. Ryer Lazat, Landon Stephen making the tackle. Third down and 1 here. Neligh-Oakdale trying to turn an interception by Kean Fisher into points. Tight right side will be Henry. In motion again is first and out. They're going to hand this one off to the running back. He's met at the line of scrimmage. He may not got there. It's going to be close. I think he's going to be short. I think that's going to be a great defense play. Owen Blake in there making the tackle, and we have an injury on the field. Blake making a great tackle on Corbin Hofer, who's going to pick up no gain, and it'll bring up a fourth down and 1. We'll tell you about the injury here in a moment. Coach out there taking a look at Corbin, kind of grabbing what looks to be his left thigh. Injury reports brought to you by Rangeland Rehab. Step up and stay in the game. No parent should have to diagnose and attempt to treat their athlete with a screen performed by a physical therapist. It can be determined if an injury is serious enough for physical referral or can be treated with a written program. If your athletes have had nagging injuries or an acute injury that may need some attention, contact Rangeland Rehab from 402-387-1600. Did look like he was able to, that's Corbin Hofer, to get off the field by his own power. We'll see who steps now into that running back role here for Neligh-Oakdale and Coach Ron Beacom. Get him a little extra time out here, it looks like. And they're going to bring in number 7, Nicholas Flores, 5'7", 120-pound 7. Fourth down and 1 big play here for both teams here. Ball on the North Central 24. Quarterback Earhart. He's going to go straight ahead. He's got plenty. He is looking for a block. Great block on the outside. He's going to be inside the 10, down around the 5 before he's finally brought down by Landon Stephen at about the 3-yard line. They needed 1 on 4th and 1, and they're going to get 21 yards. And their fourth first down. That's just Cooper Earhart followed with blockers and being patient. And he now has 3 carries for 28 yards. And a first down and goal here for Neligh-Oakdale inside that West Plains bank zone of North Central. Earhart on the left side, hip of him is Nicholas Flores here. Earhart will hand it off to Flores. He's going to be met in the backfield. That is going to be number 33, Owen Blake, making the stop there. And He's going to get maybe a yard. We'll give Flores 1 yard. So it brings up second down and goal. Earhart, look for him to keep this one. He does. He breaks through one tackle. He's leaning, and he is going to be just... Nope, they're going to say the football is across the plane and in from 2 yards out. Earhart gets his first touchdown of the evening, and it's now 12-0 Neligh-Oakdale as they turn an interception into points. And a 2-point try coming up here, but we'll see how much Corbin Hofer being injured is going to hurt Neligh-Oakdale. Right now, they're going to go with the pass, and this one is going to be short for the intended receiver, Dylan Firstenau. So with 7:22 to go here in this first quarter, Neligh-Oakdale 12, North Central 0.
The Whistle Stop offers floral arrangements and gift items for any occasion. Fresh flowers and silks, plants, bouquets, sprays, and arrangements. Let the Whistle Stop in Bassett make it a memorable occasion with one of Kelly's unique creations.
Find those who have not only found relief from pain, but a pathway to wellness with Finish Line Chiropractic. They're proud to offer top-weight tissue regeneration at the O'Neill office and in Bassett at the Rock County Hospital on Tuesdays. For appointments, go to finishlinehealth.com.
Get you some score updates and back to action here in Bassett, Nebraska, as we're able now to be able to see out in the field as the sun finally settled behind the trees on a beautiful night for football in the month of September. Ainsworth led O'Neill St. Mary's 8-0, and now it's been 12 unanswered for St. Mary's. St. Mary's leads Ainsworth 12-8 in quarter number one. Earlier today, Stewart defeated Santee 68-0, and South Loop defeated West Tolt 28-0. The Warriors getting ready to kick this one away. And this one going to be kicked by Torres, it looks like, picked up by Fisher at about the 9. We have a whistle and a flag at the 30. It looked like somebody went across the line before the kick. So we'll back him up. I would, if I was North Central, back him up anyway. Only been 2 penalties in the ball game. Both have been on Neligh-Oakdale. Or that last game against Ainsworth, they had over 250 yards in penalties combined. I think Neligh-Oakdale had a little over 100, and Ainsworth had over 150. So now we're going to back this one up to the 25 and get ready to kick this one away again. But Neligh-Oakdale has struck twice here, both on the ground, a 5-yard TD run by Hofer and a 2-yard run by Earhart. North Central going to get the ball for the second time here. They got inside the 30 last time of Neligh-Oakdale. Interception turned into points for the Warriors. This kick going to be picked up by Fisher about the 9. Now looking for some blocks, and there's no blocking there, and Fisher's just trying to get away from everybody, and they swarm him to the Neligh-Oakdale Warriors. North Central Knights just not able to block on the kickoff, and the Warriors just coming down and making a great tackle. That's going to be a return of only 6 yards on, we'll call it 7-yard return. All right, now the Knights have some work to do in a whole 12-0 here with 7:11 to go in our first quarter. They've ran 2 rushing plays, 3 passing plays. They have a total of 23 yards. Empty backfield. Landon Stephen going to be the quarterback now. And whose job? Was it the lineman? Was it Harmon? Or was it the defense that made him do it first? They're going to have to get together here. And I believe it's going to be on Harmon on the left end. They had the defense jumping, too. Now would have got him a few yards. First penalty on North Central, 5 yards. Sometimes it's hard as a high school student. Got to be disciplined now. It's a 1st and 15 here. Steven going to go back. He's going to look to run. Trying to get to the left side. He's going to get back to line of scrimmage and more. He's going to pick up about 10 of those yards, maybe even about 13. We'll see where they mark it down. He's going to go up to about the 25. Going to be a second down and 2. 13-yard play for Landon Steven. That's going to bring up a second down and 2. Quick little second quarterback back there for the North Central Knights. Looks like Fisher got hurt on that kickoff. Here's fake pitch. Landon Stevens breaking free. He's at the midfield. He'll try to break two guys, away from two guys. He's at the 10, the 5, and a touchdown. 53 yards, we'll call it, for the touchdown. How about that? 53-yard touchdown to North Central, right back in it. Wow. He had 2 to get past, and he turned on the Jets. And North Central now will try a 2-point try. Landon Stevens showing some wheels. He came in averaging 32 yards per game on the ground. He has 66 already here. 2-point try. Going to hand this one off. This one's going to be into the hands of Lazat. Ryer's going to get in for a 2-point try. And just like that, with 6:20 to go in the first quarter, North Central answers back with a big run by Landon Steven. A 53-yard touchdown run capped off by a 2-point run by Ryer Lazat. And it is Neligh-Oakdale 12, North Central 8.
Tires you deserve from people you can trust. At Rock County Tire, their sales and service team go above and beyond to help you with your tire needs. For complete tire service from start to finish, call on Rock County Tire in Bassett. Phone 402-684-2200.
Lowe's Pneumatic by Lindsay dealer offers replacement parts for any brand of pivot, installation and training. Superior service when you need it.
Your local Zematic by Lindsay dealer is Ainsworth Electric Motor, located just 1 mile east of Ainsworth on Highway 20. Call 387-1071.
Get the lawn you've always dreamed of with K-Lawn. Daniel and Matt will make sure your lawn gets exactly the treatments it needs, exactly when it needs them, all season long. Having a beautiful lawn is easy and affordable with K-Lawn of Bassett, 402-684-3557.
Well, backup quarterback come in and did well. Now back to kick is going to be Fisher. He is back in after getting a little bit of an injury on the kick return the last time. Now he'll get ready to kick this one. This is going to be a squib kick and just covered up. And that, I believe, is Dylan Furstenau, number 20 maybe. 25 is who it was. That was Nicholas Avila. And they're going to, Neligh-Oakdale going to start on their own to bounce basically 39-yard line. First down and 10. Neligh-Oakdale, Twins to the left as we've seen it tonight. And again, we are not seeing Corbin Hofer. He's injured still. Quarterback Earhart going to try putting the team on his back. He's going to get near that first down marker. Just great blocking out there. North Central not able to blow up anybody, and just great blocking by Neligh-Oakdale. And that looks like going to be a 9-yard pickup there. It may be the Earhart show here tonight with the injury to Corbin Hofer, who got injured in the second play of the second possession, I believe. Timeout, North Central. Our Tri-County Bank scoreboard here on KBRB with just around 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. It is Neligh-Oakdale 12, North Central 8.
Three River Communications strives to better serve their customers of North Central Nebraska with the latest fiber technology, offering up to 1 gig internet speed, high-definition cable TV, local long-distance telephone service. Three River Communications, your local service provider.
Year after year, you can rely on the approachable team at Rock County Agronomy Service. They're your one-stop shop for all your ag needs, chemical, fertilizer, and propane, always backed by outstanding service and competitive prices. Rock County Agronomy Service in Bassett.
Second down and 1 out of the timeout by the North Central Knights here. quarterback, Cooper Earhart. This time on the left side of him, we'll have Flores. Here's a pass. This one going to be caught by Trevin Flores. He breaks through a tackle, and he's going to get the first down. They needed one in the back there. North Central unable to make the tackle. See where they mark this one down. And knock it down at about the 17. So that's going to be a 21-yard pick up there from the 38. 21-yard pass and catch, and that's going to be Trevin Flores catching his first pass. He did get the flip out from Schmolt earlier in the first quarter. Another first down here for Neligh-Oakdale. Out to the right side, going to be first and we're going to have a flag down sitting at about the 15. We'll see if this one comes back. That was Dylan first and with the carry. Again, if you're just joining us, Corbin Hofer scored the early touchdown, but then on the second possession for Neligh-Oakdale, he was injured. And I'm trying to look on the very far side over there. He has his helmet off, but he still has his pads on. It looks like it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup there for first and then a 10-yard penalty. Here's a pass out to left side to Dylan. He's breaking tackles. Finally going to be brought down by number 4, Parker Lewis. So from second and 17, or from first and 17, we go to about second and 8. 9-yard pass and catch. Going to bring up a second down here. We'll call it 8 for Neligh-Oakdale on the 14-yard line of North Central. Earhart looking for maybe a screen play. He's got the whole North Central team coming after him. He makes a couple guys. He makes 4 guys miss. Now he's got a one-on-one. He's going to turn a 15-yard loss into what looks to be right back to the line of scrimmage. The defensive backs did what they needed to do, and then the rest could not make the tackle. They're going to get a 1-yard pick up there for Earhart. That would have been disastrous for Neligh-Oakdale, but the ability for Earhart, just the athletic ability to even turn that into a 1-yard gain, has it now 3rd down and 7 inside the West Plains bank zone here for Neligh-Oakdale, going with an option play. Earhart trying to bust it out to the end. There's a great play made there by Brant Lazat, and that's going to be a loss. We're going to call that a loss of probably 2. And it's going to bring up a 4th down and a long A. We'll call it 9. They get this one to the 5-yard line. They'll get the automatic first down. Neligh-Oakdale looking to go for it here. 3:48 to go in our first quarter. Neligh-Oakdale went out to a 12-0 lead. North Central brought in backup quarterback Landon Steven, and he busted one for 53 yards on a 2-point try. Was good. We're at 12-8. Neligh-Oakdale here, clock down to 3:33 to go in the first. Earhart going to go to the air on this one on 4th down. Going to throw towards the end zone. Turning around, catching it in the deep corner is good. It looked like maybe Ryder Lazan was going to turn around and pick that one off, and then it is going to be caught in the end zone. And that is going to be Jace Smolt getting that one for 15 yards and a touchdown. The third different player to the third different player to score a touchdown for Neligh-Oakdale. That is now 3 catches, unofficially 50 yards for Schmolt. And now a 2-point try coming up here for Neligh-Oakdale. Quarterback again just going to throw this one, and that one's going to be batted out of play. And I believe that's number 12. 20. Trip Taylor maybe making the play on that one. Trip Taylor making the play on that one, coming in playing the defensive backfield. Again, North Central without a few players here tonight. No Colin Hagan tonight for North Central, no Leighton Fisher. And right now with 3:25 to go in the first quarter, Neligh-Oakdale strikes again on a 15-yard TD pass from Earhart to Schmolt. And our Tri-County Bank scoreboard has a Neligh-Oakdale 18, North Central 8.
Shepherd Feeding Company Incorporated of Mills, Nebraska, specializes in all-natural commercial cattle feeding. They are verified for GAP, NHTC, Age Source, and verified natural through IMI Global. Shepherd Feeding Company, Mills, Nebraska.
Just a great pass there by Earhart. He just threw it up in the deep cornerback pylon, and if it was not going to be caught, it was going to be out of play. But a great 4th down and 9 play for 15-yard touchdown. And again, that was Earhart to Smoke. And now, North Central back down, and they're down by 10 now, trailed by as many as 12 here. And they'll wait to return this one here. See if they can get some blocking on this kickoff. This one going off to the left side. Lewis going to pick it up at the 5. He's trying to come all the way. Now he's into the middle. He's going to be out to about the 20. And then he's going to get up to about the 23 or 4-yard line. Nice little return of about 19 yards for Parker Lewis before he's wrapped up by a host of Neligh-Oakdale Warriors.
North Central will start first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, first down at 10 from the 24 for North Central. See who the quarterback may be here for North Central. Last possession, due to an injury on the kickoff, it was Landon Stephen, and he had some speed. Landon's not afraid to run with the football. Fisher looks like back in, does have off to his left side. Lewis, now Fisher is going to run with it. He makes one guy miss, jukes him a little bit. Fisher has a first down, gets up towards midfield, and falls across into North Central, or excuse me, into Neligh-Oakdale territory. Looks like about a 17-yard pickup there for Kean Fisher.
Fisher's run resulting in another North Central first down.
24 yards on 2 carries. That's been there all night for the running or for the quarterbacks, if they can find that. First down at 10, just into Neligh-Oakdale territory. I believe we're going to get a timeout. We do get a timeout. Neligh-Oakdale Warriors, their first charge timeout with 2:53 to go in the first quarter. 18-8. Neligh-Oakdale leads North Central.
This is Dave Sears, Admin Officer with Homestead Bank. The ag members at Homestead Bank understand the risks and rewards of farming and ranching. We can help you look ahead and plan for a season of success. Stop in or call to visit with one of our experienced bankers today to start your journey. Homestead Bank, member FDIC.
Stop by Springview Implement and Supply and visit Troy Cook for all your hardware, plumbing, and electrical supplies, and ranch, farm, and commercial welding. See Troy at Springview Implement and Supply, located 1 block south of the flashing light in Springview.
I'm John Schmatter with the Tri-County Bank. If you manage multiple business interests or a community organization, let us tailor an online business package that lets you fulfill your personal, business, and community responsibilities. TCB, 4 generations of helping you build your future together. Member FDIC.
All right, first down to 10 here for the North Central Knights. Ball just into Neligh-Oakdale Warrior territory. Looks like going to go under center. Fisher here with an I formation. Going to hand this one off. This is going to be Lazat off the left side. He's going to be 8 up in there by number 10, Brecken Kite. Kite with the tackle.
Tackle by number 10, Brecken Kite. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 for North Central.
Second down at 10. That's going to be no gain for Ryer. Again, North Central going to go under center. Now they're going to back out. Clock down to 2:13. And now we're going to have, North Central going to get a penalty for going up, and the lineman went down, the quarterback and the running backs back away. The linemen go back to the huddle also. They're already down, and so that's going to be a penalty for North Central, and that's their second. I don't know if I've ever seen that where they go under center, quarterback, and then the running backs run backwards, and then the line follows them back to the huddle, and the 5-yard penalty bring up a second down at 15. Fisher going to go back to pass, going to throw it in the middle, caught by Lazat. He's going to catch that one at about the 35-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of 9.
Gain of 9 on the play brings up 3rd and 6 for the Knights.
Pryor, 2 catches, 23 yards. Third down, and we're calling it 6 for North Central on the Neligh-Oakdale 35-yard line. Fisher looking to pass. Throws it in the middle. Caught again by Lazat. That's Ryer at the 25-yard line. That one's going to go for 10 and a first down. Earhart making the tackle, but Ryer Lazat catches another one for 10 yards. And that for North Central is their 4th first down of the game. Fisher now, 5 of 5 through the air. Call it 4 of 5. One of them caught by the defense. 4 of 5 for 32 yards. He's back to pass here. He's got a guy. He's looking deep, setting up his feet. Now maybe a chance to run. He might as well run. Now he's going to throw this one up in the middle of the end zone. Right in the middle of the end zone is Brant Lazat. There's enough scrambling. Brant Lazat just went to an open space, and it was good for a touchdown. And I believe that one from 25 yards out. And that went to Brant Lazat for that touchdown.
A 25-yard touchdown pass.
I was talking to both coaches in our pregame, and it sounded like last week Neligh-Oakdale gave up some plays like that one we just saw. And North Central just bought enough time for their quarterback. This one going to be handed off in the backfield is going to be number 10. That is Bracken Kite. And the 2-point try, no good. Well, North Central answers back with a touchdown pass of 25 yards from Fisher to Brant Lazat. We have ourselves a ball game, 18-14 here in the first quarter. Neligh-Oakdale up by 4.
It's not just work, it's their calling. For appointments with Shelley Harrington, Abby Albright, or Bree Holmgren, call the Rock County Clinic in Bassett, Nebraska at 402-684-2906. We are a legacy of caring.
Developmental concerns? Planning Region Team 17 provides early intervention services at no cost to eligible families in Brown, Rock, Kippahaw, and Cherry County to support early learning and skill development for babies and young children. Contact your local school district to learn more.
You can come to West Hope Medical Services for health care for your whole family. With a primary care clinic open 5 days a week, visiting specialists nearly every day, and a top-notch therapy and rehab facility, we have you covered for whatever comes up. 402-925-2811.
Trevin Torres, Cooper Earhart going to go back to about the 5-yard line. North Central has not kicked it their way yet tonight. Been doing some squib kicks. And Ken Fisher will go back here with 55 seconds to go in the first quarter in an 18-14 Neligh-Oakdale lead. Fisher waiting. There's the whistle. And now North Central kicks this one a little bit higher. And this one is going to be picked up by Kite. And maybe not. That's number 12. Excuse me. That's number 12. That's Henry. Henry going to get it, and he'll pick up about 4 yards on the return. Again, great field position here for Neligh-Oakdale. Outside of the interception that they got the ball on about the 25-yard line, this will be the worst field position that they've got on a kickoff, and it's at the 33-yard line. First down at 10 here for the Warriors. Again, still on the sideline, Corbin Hofer got injured in the second drive of the game. Earhart back to pass. Uh-oh, he's got a man wide open, nobody there. That's going to be Trevin Torres, and he's going to go in from 47 out. No safety in the defensive backfield for North Central, and Torres will score just 13 seconds later. 47-yard touchdown pass. Earhart to Torres, and a 2-point try coming up. Looks like off the left side, again, their newly replaced running back will be Nicholas Flores. Earhart going to try getting to the outside, looking for a block, and he scoots in for the 2-point try. And with 42 seconds to go in the first quarter, Neligh-Oakdale leads Stewart 26-14.
Representative with Steelers Feed, a second-generation nutrition-first company that truly cares if you are successful. With our products from everything from minerals to cubes, custom feeds, consultations, effort development programs, seed stock supplier programs, we can do it all. That's Scott Rentschke with Soother Feeds, 402-358-2083.
Making car shopping fun again. Whether you're in the market for brand new or pre-owned, shop the great selection at William Crowder Company, where service is a family tradition. See them at 305 West Douglas in O'Neill, or you can find them on Facebook and CrowderAuto.com.
Not sure we're going to have enough light bulbs on the whole scoreboard here tonight. We're still in the first quarter with 42 seconds to go. 26-14, Neligh-Oakdale with the lead here. North Central has not been able to stop the Warriors yet tonight. Every possession the Warriors have scored, even on some fourth down plays. North Central awaits the kick. This can go to Fisheries at the 3. And he's going to be brought down at about the 8. And we see a flag come from midfield, referee, all the way up to about the 19-yard line. I think he's going to call a block in the back as the guy was making the tackle, I believe.
Block in the back against North Central.
Well, that's a long ways for that guy to call that one from midfield all the way right there where the tackle was made. It's going to be a block in the back. Basically what happened is North Central just helped the guy make the tackle. So we're going to go from, yes, that 8-yard line down to the 4-yard line. So 4-yard penalty for North Central. So we'll bring up first down at 10 for North Central. Ball on their own 4-yard line. 35 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Score update. Looks like Ainsworth came to play a little football. And then now St. Mary's leads 26-14. Fisher looking to pass. Now he'll look to run. Looking for a blocker. He loses the football straight ahead. It's going to be recovered at the 9-yard line.
Fumble on the play, recovered by Neligh-Oakdale.
Good job there. Looked like maybe Earhart knocking the ball out. And it's going to be a turnover. And Neligh-Oakdale gets the ball. First and goal from a 9-yard line.
First and goal at the North Central 9-yard line.
Another turnover by the North Central Knights. Kean trying to dance around out there, trying to get a few extra yards, was unable to get that, and then a hit, and he lost the ball. Trying to get some positive yards for the Knights. Here's Earhart just going to keep it to the outside, and he's going to be brought down at about the 3-yard line. Looks like it'll be around a 6-yard pickup.
Tackle by number 7, Ryer Lazat.
Ryer Lazat making the tackle. Second and goal. And that looks like that's going to be the end of our first quarter. Your Tri-County Bank scoreboard, Neligh-Oakdale 26, North Central 14. Second and goal from the 3 for Neligh-Oakdale when we start the second.
Jim Arnhold of Arnhold Insurance Agency in Bassett can provide you with health, life, and cancer insurance, Medicare supplement, nursing home, and disability coverage, business and estate planning. Give Jim a call at Arnhold Insurance in Bassett, 402-684-2901.
Count on your New Holland dealer, Sandhill Equipment of Bassett, to answer all of your farm equipment needs. They pride themselves on a hard-earned reputation for fair prices and unparalleled service. Visit them online at sandhilleq.com.
Concrete is a cornerstone of many building projects. Stewart Concrete, with locations in Atkinson, Stewart, and Valentine, can mix cement and water with all the ingredients to make the right concrete for the job. This flood's for you from Stewart Concrete, serving you from Stewart, Atkinson, and Valentine. Call 402-924-3644.
We're going to switch ends, and it's going to be a second down and goal from the 3 coming up here for the Neligh-Oakdale Warriors. We'll put 12 minutes back up on the clock. North Central using all this time out here on a beautiful night. Now the sun's down. We can actually see out there. Beautiful night for football. Did see Ainsworth jumped out on top of St. Mary's. Now St. Mary's 26-14 after 1.
Be second and goal at the North Central 3.
We'll get our ready for play. They're going to go with Earhart right up the middle. He leans forward, and he puts the ball across from 3 yards out. Nice, just unable to get the push up front, and for a 3-yard touchdown run was Earhart. And they turn turnover number 2 into points again on the second rushing touchdown of the evening for Cooper Earhart. And a 2-point try up and coming. Back to pass, Earhart, ball tipped, and it's picked off in the end zone, so no good with 11:56 to go. In the second quarter, 32-14, Neligh-Oakdale.
Make your lawn the envy of the neighborhood. Morrison Underground Sprinkler Service of Bassett, Nat, and Trish will provide you with a free no-obligation estimate for underground sprinkler installation. Plus, they service and repair existing systems, too. Phone 402-684-3558.
Don't overload your brain circuits trying to find a qualified electrician. Make one call to Painter Electric, Randy Painter of Springview. Professional, affordable, and experienced. And he has a local phone, 402-497-2086.
How about a 3-yard touchdown run there, the second one of the evening for Cooper Earhart. He's been kind of putting the team on his shoulders here tonight with the injury to Corbin Hofer back in our second series for Neligh-Oakdale tonight. Yeah, I do see him. He was standing over there with his pads on, but his helmet was off. And I've been trying to find him again over there, but haven't been able to find him as of yet out there. Looks like maybe he's sitting on the bench tying a shoe right now, but right now it's all Neligh-Oakdale up 32-0, just starting here in the second quarter. And a kick that is going to go right through the legs of Parker Lewis, and now the end zone. It'll be a touchback, and North Central will get it at the 15-yard line. See what the Knights could do here. 2 turnovers have turned into 2 touchdowns for Neligh-Oakdale. 11:56, just starting our second quarter.
North Central will start first and 10 at their own 15.
3 rushing touchdowns and a passing touchdown for Neligh-Oakdale here tonight. Touchdown pass was caught by Schmolt. North Central coming out of the huddle here. They're going to go with twins to the right. Looks like the Knights going to put maybe Ryder Lozant in the backfield. Going to go with a reverse to Lewis. Now he's trying to go back the other way, and he's just going to be 8 up.
Number 4, Parker Lewis, the ball carrier.
And Lewis is going to lose a couple of yards.
Tackled by a host of Warriors. Loss of 1 on the play brings up
Second down for
yards to go.
the North Central Knights here. Landon Steven get ready to run the play in here. Landon showed a burst of speed when he went off for a 53-yard touchdown run to narrow the gap from 12-0 to 12-6, and then the 2-point run by Ryder made it 12-8. Looks like Steven will go to quarterback here. Landon looking back to pass. Now looks to run. And that time the corner says, you know what, last time you ran, you burnt me. This time I'm going to play, and if you want to pass, go ahead. That's a great tackle by Trevin Torres, and that's going to be a loss of, looks like maybe about 4 yards, going to bring up a 3rd and 15.
Brings up 3rd down, 15 yards to go for North Central.
Wow. North Central starting to go backwards here. Looking for some positive play. Brant Lazat split out to the left side. Here comes Ryder Lazat also. Looks like Fisher back at quarterback. Going to go right in the middle. Man, they have a man wide open in the middle. They missed him. Now you got Lazat at the first down marker and missed him. And it's just because of the pressure and the heat that time. Parker Lewis was open right down the middle. I'd like to see, and I think North Central is going to watch a little bit of film, and they're seeing this. Of course, we're on the video stream here tonight. But on that one, nobody covered Parker Lewis, and Parker could have just sat down at about the first down marker and had it, but then a sack, and it's going to be 4th down and 15.
The 4th and 15
for North Central. But, man, I looked at it there, and Parker Lewis, he was streaking down the middle, nobody there. If he just does a hook route or curl route, sits just on the other side of the first down marker, he's wide open with nobody within 15 yards of him. North Central probably going to go back to punt this one. Snap goes over the head of Fisher. He picks it up, has time to punt it. He can still punt it if he wants to. Now he's going to throw it. He's going to get it into the hands of Steven, and he may have got the first down. Now what do we got? We got a flag on the play, clear over by Neligh-Oakdale's side, and it came out after the play. We'll see, and that might have been a great job coaching by Neligh-Oakdale staff, telling them that they had a lineman downfield. They did, and that
Illegal man downfield against
North Central was punting, and so that's going to negate a 17-yard pickup, and it's going to back up North Central more. The snap over the head of Fisher had a chance still maybe to punt it with the opposite leg, and then he makes a great play, but with everybody going down to cover a punt, you get the illegal man downfield. So now North Central has the ball clear back at their own 5-yard line. Fisher about 2 yards deep in his end zone. This time he gets it. Oh, he's going to go ahead and throw it. It's going to be caught for a first down. Nice route ran by Brant Lazat. Unbelievable. Nice play there from the 5-yard line up to the 30. And that is going to be a 25-yard pass and catch. Great route run by Brant Lazat. The defense was there. Fisher puts it right in his pocket.
First and 10 for North Central at their own 30-yard line.
And North Central gets their 6th first down. Fisher, here comes a little bit of pressure. Throws it in the middle just behind the intended target. Ryan Lazat, but bringing some heat was number 9. That is Schmolt was bringing some heat there. And those are the passes that I can see it kind of up here in the crow's nest for North Central is those 7 and 10-yard routes are there. And now we got a holding on the defense, and that's going to be enough.
Holding against Neligh-Oakdale.
Only a 5-yard penalty on defensive holding.
Be a 5-yard penalty. Brings up.
Should be first down on the holding. First down to 5 to go for North Central here. Ball on their own 30, 8:55 and counting. Neligh-Oakdale up 32-14. Fisher looking. Still looking. Throw clear across his body. And that one is going to be, the officials look at each other, I don't know. Incomplete.
Fisher's pass is incomplete.
Boy, he threw that clear across his body. And coming in and trying to make the catch, I believe, was number 15.
Brings up second down, 5 yards to go.
Tyler first to now. And that one will go incomplete. Bring up a second down and 5 for North Central. Boy, that was dangerous. Again, a chance maybe to run for a few yards there. Trying to get the big strike with North Central. Second and 5. Fisher back to pass again. This pass is going to be cut. And here's a nice block downfield, but out of bounds goes Brant Lazat. And they're into Neligh-Oakdale territory. 12-yard pass and catch. Boy, that nearly looked like it was going to be picked off, I believe, maybe by Torres. And then it was caught by Brant Lazat. Lazat will catch that one for 12 yards. First down and 10, North Central, Neligh-Oakdale 33-yard line. Fisher looking, and we have a flag. False start on North Central. 5-yard penalty. Wow, penalties mounting up for both teams. North Central now has 24 yards in penalties. One of them a 4-yarder that backed him up half the distance to the goal. 30 yards in penalties for Neligh-Oakdale. First down of 15 now for the North Central Knights. Score update. 32-14, St. Mary's leading Ainsworth. First half action in Ainsworth. Fisher back to pass. Going to throw this one up and out of play. Intended target looked to be Ryan Lazat. Or maybe it was number 2. It's hard to tell. It was Brant Lazant. I can just say Lazant and I'll be okay. I just got to remember if it's 2 or 7. Far away. Nobody got me a pair of bifocals for my birthday yesterday. Squinting my eyes. What a beautiful night for football. Landon Stephen going to split out to the far left with Parker Lewis. Twins out to the right, that is, to left Twins. Fisher again on second down, looking, has time, may have to run. Still looking, has a man open, a short, armed it just shy of the first down marker. Great job running the routes are the North Central Knights, and that was Brant Lazant, but running with it and trying to throw on the run, and that one goes incomplete. Third down and 15 now for North Central. .8:04 to go here in the first half. 32-24, Neligh-Oakdale. Here comes some pressure. Fisher throws in the middle. Going to be caught. Ryer trying to get up towards the first down marker, and that one's going to go for about, looks like maybe about 12 yards. Going to bring up maybe down a 4th and 3 here for the Knights.
Gain of 12 on the play brings up 4th down and 3 yards to go.
And I believe that was Brant on the reception there. Ryer, it was Ryer, okay. Hard to see between a 2 and a 7 on the far side of the field. Empty backfield once again for North Central on a 4th down and 3 on the 26-yard line of Neligh-Oakdale. Neligh-Oakdale looking for a stop. Here comes a blitz. Fisher scrambling for his life. Turns around, throws it in and out of the hands of his intended target, Ryer Lazant. Great play call from Neligh-Oakdale. Brought the blitz. And a turnover on downs.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
That's going to bring up now a 1st down and 10 for Neligh-Oakdale. 7:50 to go here in the first half. Up 32-14. They have not been denied. They've scored on every possession. This will be Trevin Torres split to the right side. Now he'll run a little bit more towards the hash mark here. Due to the injury of Hofer once again. In there is running back Flores right beside Earhart. Here comes a blitz on a screen play, and it is going to be caught there by Henry. Henry gets to the outside, has Fisher to beat, and we're going to have a flag down as Fisher brings down Henry down about the 20, but a flag down at about the 29-yard line. 35-yard pass and catch. So we're going to write that down, and then we're going to have a penalty. 35 for Henry. And then a block in the back will negate that one. So we're going to take 10 yards off. That's still going to be enough for that 1st down. And they're going to mark this one into North Central's 38-yard line. Going to be about a 14-yard play after the penalty. Now 40 yards and penalties for Neligh-Oakdale on 5 plays. They're still up though, 32-14. First down at 10. Warriors just inside North Central territory. First and on motion. Going to hand it to him on the end around, and right in there is the North Central Knights making the tackle. Wait, that might have been Parker Lewis, it looks like.
Tackled in the backfield by number 4, Parker Lewis.
Oh, that's going to be a big loss. Not much for forward progress.
Loss of 8 on the play.
Wow, big loss. You're going to say a loss of 8 there. So that's going to bring up now 2nd down and 18. And we will see Torres split out to the right side. Flores puts more to a slot back, so it's going to be an empty backfield here. Man back in motion. First and I. Going to go back to pass. Here comes the pressure by Lewis. Now Earhart. He's got 1st down and more. He's at the 30. He's at the 25. He's down at about the 20. It was a pass play turned into a run play. And Parker Lewis was trying to chase him down, couldn't get him. That's going to go for 28 yards and a first down. Cooper Earhart, another one for Neligh-Oakdale. We'll get you the stats at the half, but that was a big, big play there. First down and 10 from the 20 for Neligh-Oakdale. Earhart, same play basically, trying to get to the outside. Now we'll cut it up, and he's finally going to be brought down by the Knights. Looks like Kelp and Lazat making the tackle there, but still going to be a pickup of 7. 7-yard pickup brings up a second down and 3. Just inside the West Plains Bank zone here. Ball sitting on the 13. 5:40 to go in the first half. 32-14 Neligh-Oakdale. They've scored on every possession. First and out motion from right to left. Screen low pass out to left. Ball is loose. Nope, they're going to say it was incomplete. He dropped it. Incomplete pass. Intended target was Torres, and I think he on the little quick saw a lot of green grass and end zone in front of him. But it'll go incomplete, and it'll bring up a third down and 3. See, Trace Kalp has been in there, as well as Trip Taylor subbing in and out for the North Central Knights. This time, Torres is going to split out to the right side. Left side is first and out. Off the right hip pocket is Flores. Earhart's just going to try going forward, and he is going to get to the 10-yard line and across. That's going to be a first down. We'll give him right exactly 3 yards on that one, and that'll be a first down for Neligh-Oakdale, and they'll have it first and goal. First down and goal for the Warriors at the 10 with 5:17 and counting. Nothing too flashy, just a solid athlete in Cooper Earhart, the quarterback. North Central not really having anybody athletic enough to kind of spy on him right now here in the first half. 5-second counts on. Going to hand this one off to Flores, and he's going to be wrapped up after about a 2-yard pickup. Going to bring up second and goal for Neligh-Oakdale. Looks like maybe Lewis, one of those, making the tackle. So we'll give Flores a 2-yard pickup. Second down a goal with 4.5 to go here. Kind of a fast-paced game, but a lot of touchdowns. There were 6 touchdowns in the first quarter, and it was Neligh-Oakdale leading 26-14, and now leading 32-14. And we're going to get a timeout called here by Neligh-Oakdale and the Warriors. With 4:07 to go in the half, Neligh-Oakdale on our Tri-County Bank scoreboard leads North Central in Bassett, Nebraska, 32-14.
Rural health care from rural roots. Better health care for your family, from clinical, obstetrical, emergency room to home care. Greater Sandhills Family Health Care with convenient locations in Bassett, Stewart, and Atkinson.
Turn your house into a truly custom home by including built-in cabinetry and standalone custom furniture from Brett's Custom Woodworking. Call 402-394-7373 today. Make an appointment with Brett Knitzel for a no-obligation estimate on your custom cabinetry work.
Whether to or from the ball game, call timeout at Scott's Place in Bassett for a tank of Conoco regular, super, or diesel fuel. Faces, loaded pizza, deli sandwiches, your favorite pop or beer. Scott's Place Conoco at the junction of Highway 20 and 183 has Nebraska Lottery and Powerball, too.
All right, second down to goal for the Warriors from the North Central 8-yard line inside the West Plains Bank zone once again here. Their biggest touchdown play has been 15 yards. It's going to be Earhart trying to get to the outside. Great blocking. He lanes forward, and he's in from 8 yards out. Cooper Earhart into the end zone for his 3rd time rushing. He does have a passing touchdown also here. He's had one big run of 28 and one of 21. His touchdown runs have been 2, 3, and 8, and a touchdown pass of 15. And that was on a 4th down and 8 when he threw that touchdown pass for 15 yards. And now make it 38-14 with the 2-point try up and coming. 2 points have been hard to come by for both teams here. But Earhart looks like he's just going to run this one forward. Harmon trying to make the tackle, but he can't wrap him up, and it's 2-point good on the run by Earhart. So now we take a timeout with 4:02 to go in the half. It's 40-14, Neligh-Oakdale here on homecoming night for North Central.
For whatever field you work in, agricultural, industrial, municipal, Terps Automotive of Bassett has you covered with parts built to stand up to the most demanding jobs. Get up and go with Terps Automotive, your Napa store in Bassett.
Blending nature, tradition, and community. Granddad's Pumpkin Patch, just outside of Bassett, is open every fall with a delightful mix of activities and exciting attractions, sure to create lifelong memories for all ages. Our building is available to rent year-round. Check out our Facebook page to learn more. Go Nate!
Shop more, pay less at G&V's Market. They always help you stay ahead of your budget by offering the finest quality and great value. Make sure to check out this week's sales flyer for the best service, selection, and savings. Shop locally owned G&V's Market in Bassett.
Neligh-Oakdale and the Warriors 4-0 on the season, now into district play, defeated Ainsworth last week, and sitting at 1-0, as well as O'Neill St. Mary's at 1-0 in district play, and right now it is O'Neill St. Mary's leading Ainsworth 32-14. Ainsworth and North Central will play next week in Ainsworth, homecoming next week for the Bulldogs. Again, North Central without a couple players here. Colin Hagan out there walking around with no pads on and some blue jeans on. He's out. Layden Fisher out. Looks like possibly for the year. Here's Parker Lewis trying to follow a block, and he's going to get it up to about the 36-yard line. And North Central has some chance here to get on the board here. Score update from Kinsey. Let's see what he has here. 38-14. 38-14. O'Neill St. Mary's leading Ainsworth. Brant Lazat going to split out to the left. In fact, twins to the left. Now we're going to see in the backfield Stephen with Fisher. They're going to do a little pitch out pass. Fisher out to Stephen, and boy, is he smoked by Earhart at the 35-yard line, and he probably got the air knocked out of him. He's grabbing his sternum here. We'll see if he's going to come out. Yeah. What a lick put on by Earhart there. And that is going to be a pickup of 8 yards, but looks like an injury to a North Central Knight here. Let's write that down. 8-yard pickup there for Landon. He has 4 carries for 70 yards, including a 53-yard touchdown. But I don't know if he saw Earhart coming around. But, man, he got hit hard. Our injury timeout's being brought to you by Rangeland Rehab. Have you received a doctor's prescription for physical therapy? Well, each patient has the right to choose whether they want their therapy completed. At Rangeland Rehab, physical therapist Brian Doak, along with professional staff, work closely with physicians, local and far, family practitioners to specialists. Not sure if physical therapy can help you? They offer free screenings. Contact Rangeland Rehab about what's ailing you. Phone 402-387-1600. As Landon Steven will run on his own power over here to the sideline. But tell you what, took that one right in the old sternum. And he'll come and take a little bit of a breather here. North Central already depleted in players. And we'll see who they brought in. I believe it's number 11. And that is Cohen Keller going to come in, I believe. Number 11 is who I saw. And see maybe Trip Taylor and split to left. Second down, a long one. We call 2 here for the Knights. Fisher looking. Still looking. Throws this one dangerously in the middle of the triple coverage. The Knights even had two guys over here to the left. They were kind of wide open, but they're running the same pattern over here, and that's going to bring up a third down here for the Knights. Number 17 is on the sideline to try to see who is in the backfield there. Third down. Trip Taylor trying to get set here. Fisher has pressure coming. More pressure coming, trying to run away here. He's going to throw this one to Lazat. Bobbles and catches it at the 27-yard line. So that's going to go from the 36 down to about the 27. North Central first down, going for 9 yards. And that one going to be caught there by Ryer. First down and 10 for North Central, 3:13 to go here in the half, trying to get on the board here. Neligh-Oakdale scored twice, then it was North Central, then Neligh-Oakdale, North Central. Now Neligh-Oakdale has scored twice as the Knights try to answer back here. Ball on Neligh-Oakdale's 27-yard line. Here comes some pressure. Fisher just trying to reach back and trying to get rid of it. He's going to get sacked at about the 39-yard line. Great play by the defensive backfield. Every receiver was covered up. Neligh-Oakdale had a great job just covering up every receiver right there, and a sack. Going to be a loss. A 10 on the play there. Now brings up a second down and 20. Halftime report brought to you by Tri-County Bank will be coming up here at the half. Trip Taylor coming out. Looks like 19 players available for North Central. Landon Stephen comes in a little bit hobbly over to the right side. And in motion, going to pitch it on out to Lewis. Lewis finds a bit of a seam, and he's going to pick up maybe about 8 of that 10. To bring up a third down in double sticks. Brecken Kite making the tackle. Nice play there for Parker. Third down, a long clock going to go down to 1:38 and counting. North Central plays their cards right here. They could get this play down to inside 1:15. Fisher will send a man in motion. Now he'll look to go forward on the quarterback keeper, and no doing there. Just a host of Knights making the tackle. We haven't said his name enough. Number 46, Colin Mortensen, and number 9, Schmolt making the tackle. That brings up a fourth down, and still 12 to go, no gain. North Central going to go for it here with 50 seconds to go in the half. Looks like some pressure coming from the right side, and here it comes. Fisher just going to throw it up in the air. He's smoked in the backfield by number 40. It looked like, or number 20. Was that Brecken Kite, number 10? Yeah, number 10. Kite making the tackle, and that's a turnover on downs. They brought the heat from the right side. Harmon tried doing all he could do to guard 3 guys, and by that time, Fisher just threw it up in the air because there was a big old Brecken Kite that just ate him up. Turnover on downs, and now Neligh-Oakdale has 40 seconds to go here. They're going to go for a big bomb here, turning it around and catching it out at the 20. Incomplete was Torres. That'll stop the clock with 34 seconds to go. Second down and 10. Tell you what, you got to be careful with Earhart. He can turn a play like that into 25, 30, even a touchdown. Out will come Parker Lewis. In will come Trace Kaup, number 13. Quite a few players from North Central have seen the field here tonight. Earhart getting a little pressure on him now. And this one is going to be cut by the tight end and brought down at the 35-yard line. That's going to go for 16 yards. They're going to maybe get a timeout. The final one called here by Neligh-Oakdale. Schmolt with the catch there. He has 3 catches now for 66 yards, including a touchdown. So with half a minute to go here in the first half, timeout. Neligh-Oakdale will take one with them. They lead at 40-14.
A profitable livestock operation depends on the health quality of your herd. Kippaha Vet Service, Dr. Angie Painter, Springview, specializes in reproduction ultrasound of cattle and horses. For health care of large and small animals, contact Dr. Angie Painter of Kippaha Vet Service, Springview, 402-497-3574.
For proven, dependable, efficient, and long-lasting diesel power units, visit the friendly folks at Northern Plains Supply. They're your Isuzu dealer in this area. That's Northern Plains Supply of Bassett.
All right, that's a first down for Neligh-Oakdale, unofficially their 11th of the game. They're in North Central territory on the 35-yard line. They do not have any more timeouts left, but it is a first down and 10 from the North Central 35. Cooper Earhart, the sophomore quarterback, steps back. He'll look into a throw, looking towards the end zone, and it will be incomplete. Great coverage on the far side by the North Central Knight defensive back over there. And I believe was that Trip Taylor on the coverage. Trip Taylor, another one of those youngsters, just a freshman in there with great coverage. Just one senior on the roster for North Central this year. Incomplete pass, stopped the clock at 18 seconds to go in the half. 10-second count is on for the Warriors. Earhart looks, going to throw a slant pattern to Torres at the 30, trying to get away from one. He does, gets away from 2. He gets up to the first down marker, give him 11 yards. That'll stop the clock with 8 seconds to go. In the first half, they'll have to get up there quickly, though. They'll wind the clock. 5, 4, 3, 2. They get off last play of the half, buying a penalty. Earhart's looking to run it. Now he'll throw in the end zone. And it is going to be incomplete. The back judge was in the way of the intended target, Andrew Henry. And, man, that one nearly was caught by Henry, and it goes incomplete. Our halftime score, Neligh-Oakdale 40, North Central 14 at the half.
Lewis Nursery of Springview offers North Central Nebraska customers a wide variety of flowers and vegetables. Lewis Nursery, located along East Highway 183 in Springview. David appreciated your patronage this past season, and when it's time to plant your garden in the spring, remember Lewis Nursery of Springview. Hespe Auto Center in Springview handles all automotive repairs from minor to major. Does tire repair, has an on-location tire truck, and 24-hour wrecker service. Does custom exhaust pipe bending, makes hydraulic and AC hoses. That's Hespe Auto Center, a block west and a half south of the flashing light in Springview. Grain movement and marketing. For independent grain marketing, contact Pride Grain, located on Highway 20 between Long Pine and Bassett. They have a variety of marketing tools available to meet your individual marketing plan. Visit with Brad Wilkins at Pride Grain. They're proud to be a supporter of local athletics.
Tradition runs deep at the 5th generation Smith Angus
To the parents and families, thank you. Thank you for driving, for packing gear, for encouraging them, for being there at meets. Your presence makes the difference. First off, we have the student manager of the cross-country team, Trent Foken, son of Clint and Cindy Foken. Eric Bernson, son of Bjarn and Rebecca Bernson. Trevor Keller, son of Todd and Carrie Keller. Solomon Pyle, son of Sheila Pyle. Zoe Snyder, daughter of Ryan and Heidi Snyder. Fallon Witzke, daughter of Josh Witzke and Carrie Kobila. Leighton Deibler, son of Brent and Kelly Deibler. Leighton is a senior. Angela Frick and Nate Frick, daughter and son of Mark and Marcia Frick. Angela is a senior. Andrew Rowan, son of Brent and Rose Rowan. Andrew is a senior. This year's coach is head coach Jane Clemensrud. The North Central cross country team.
About a 12-8, and then 3 minutes later, it was Neligh-Oakdale on a 15-yard TD pass from Earhart to Schmoke. 2-point pass was no good, made it 18-8. Then North Central with 55 seconds to go in the first quarter gets a 25-yard TD pass from Kean Fisher to Brant Lazat 2.0, made it 18-14. But then after the onside kick once again, it only took 7 seconds, and a 47-yard TD pass from Earhart to Trevin Torres. 2-point run by Earhart made it 26-14 after the first quarter. And then it was Neligh-Oakdale with 11:56 to go in the second quarter. They had a third down and goal, and they get a 3-yard TD run by Earhart. The 2-point pass was picked off, made it 32-14. And then with 3 minutes to go in the half, Neligh-Oakdale gets another touchdown, and it's an 8-yard TD run this time by Earhart, and the 2-point try was good, made it 40-0 as Earhart ran it in for 2, and that's where we stand at the half, 40-14, Neligh-Oakdale leading North Central. We'll come back with our stats of the first half in a moment.
Do you know who the biggest North Central Knight fans are? Well, it's the gals at the Springview Herald, that's who. Subscribe today for one low cost and catch up on all things North Central Knights, plus so much more. The Springview Herald, proud supporter of the North Central Knights.
Buying or selling livestock is made much easier when you buy and sell with Bassett Livestock Auction. Remember, sale day is each Wednesday, so make plans to attend or call to consign your livestock. Bassett Livestock Auction. Bassett.
The Whistle Stop offers floral arrangements and gift items for any occasion. Fresh flowers and silks, plants, bouquets, sprays, and arrangements. Let the Whistle Stop in Bassett make it a memorable occasion with one of Kelly's unique creations.
Join those who have not only found relief from pain, but a pathway to wellness with Finish Line Chiropractic. They're proud to offer soft-leg tissue regeneration at the O'Neill office and in Bassett at the Rock County Hospital on Tuesdays. For appointments, go to finishlinehealth.com.
Tires you deserve from people you can trust. At Rock County Tire, their sales and service team go above and beyond to help you with your tire needs. For complete tire service from start to finish, call on Rock County Tire in Bassett. Phone 402-684-2200.
All right, let's take a look at our stats, our unofficial stats, by the way, I want to say. At the half, 40-14, Neligh-Oakdale leading North Central. Homecoming night tonight for the North Central Knights. Taking a look at it for the North Central Knights. Unofficially, Parker Lewis, 3 carries for 9 yards. Ryer Lazat, 1 carry, no yards. He did get a carry for a 2-point try. Landon Steven has 4 carries for 70 yards, including a 53-yard touchdown run. Kean Fisher has carried the ball 6 times for 15 yards here this evening. Through the air, Kean is 9 of 14 for 115 yards. He has thrown 1 touchdown, does have 1 interception and 1 fumble. On the receiving end, it looks like the Lazats had unofficially Brant, 3 catches, 49 yards, including a 25-yard touchdown reception of Ryer Lazat with 6 catches for 63 yards. North Central was penalized 5 times for 24 yards. For the Neligh-Oakdale Warriors, Corbin Hofer, who probably will not be back the rest of the game, and we wish that young man the best of luck. After he scored a 5-yard touchdown run to open up the game, he was injured in the second series for Neligh-Oakdale. Have not seen him back. He has 4 carries, 21 yards, including that 5-yard touchdown run. It was Dylan Furstenau carrying the ball 3 times for 4 yards. It was his replacement, Nicholas Flores, carrying the ball twice for 3 yards that is, and Cooper Earhart, the quarterback, has carried the ball 12 times for 84 yards, including 3 touchdowns. The touchdowns were 2, 3, and 8-yarders. Earhart through the air, 7 of 13 for 121 yards and 1 touchdown. Unofficially, have Schmolt catching the ball 3 times for 66 yards, including a 15-yard touchdown catch, a 9-yard catch for Dylan Furstenau. Andrew Henry, a catch for 14. Trevin Torres, 2 official catches for 32 yards. Again, unofficial stats for you there. Do have the Neligh-Oakdale Warriors with 6 penalties for, looks like 40 yards here this evening. Again, at the half, it's 40-14, and our halftime report brought to you by the Tri-County Banks. Free Kasasa checking accounts are all about growth. Take care of your money with monthly cash rewards just for doing banking basics. With a Kasasa account, you get rewards on ATM withdrawal fees. If you meet your monthly qualification, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Stop by the Tri-County Bank, Stuart Atkins, Ambassador O'Neill, or visit TriCountyBank.com. Qualification rules and limitations apply. Rate, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Member FDIC. We'll be back with more, including scores from earlier today and tonight, right after this.
Your Zematic by Lindsay dealer offers replacement parts for any brand of pivot, installation and training, superior service when you need it.
Your local Zematic by Lindsay dealer is Ainsworth Electric Motor, located just 1 mile east of Ainsworth on Highway 20. Call 387-1071.
Get the line you've always dreamed of with K-Line. Daniel and Matt will make sure your lawn gets exactly the treatments it needs, exactly when it needs them, all season long. Having a beautiful lawn is easy and affordable with K-Line of Bassett. 402-684-3557.
Three River Communications strives to better serve their customers of North Central Nebraska with the latest fiber technology, offering up to 1 gig internet speed, high-definition cable TV, and local long-distance telephone service. Three River Communications, your local service provider.
Year after year, you can rely on the approachable team at Rock County Agronomy Service. They're your one-stop shop for all your ag needs, chemical, fertilizer, and propane, always backed by outstanding service and competitive prices. Rock County Agronomy Service in Bassett.
Score updates for you here on KBRB. Let's take a look at it here, as we do have from Ainsworth, still late in the second quarter. O'Neill St. Mary's 52, Ainsworth 14. This one was close early, but Ainsworth has given up a ton of points. Ainsworth was up 8-0, and then it ended up being 12-8, 26-14, and now 52-14. St. Mary's leading Ainsworth. Earlier today, Stewart defeated Santee, and that was 68-0, and South Loop defeated West Hope 0. Those scores we do have for you from our 4 area teams that we cover. And again, here at the half, it is Neligh-Oakdale leading North Central 40-14. And we'll be back with more from Bassett, Nebraska in a moment.
Shepherd Feeding Company Incorporated of Mills, Nebraska specializes in all natural commercial cattle feeding. They are verified for GAP, NHTC, age and source, and verified natural through IMI Global. Shepherd Feeding Company, Mills, Nebraska.
This is Dave Sears, Ag Loan Officer with Homestead Bank. The ag bankers at Homestead Bank understand the risks and rewards of farming and ranching. We can help you look ahead and plan for a season of success. Stop in or call to visit with one of our experienced bankers today to start your journey. Homestead Bank, member FDIC.
Stop by Springview Implement and Supply and visit Troy Cook for all your hardware, plumbing, and electrical supplies, and ranch, farm, and commercial welding. See Troy at Springview Implement and Supply, located 1 block south of the flashing light in Springview.
I'm John Schmatter with the Tri-County Bank. If you manage multiple business interests or a community organization, let us tailor an online business package that lets you fulfill your personal, business, and community responsibilities. TCB, 4 generations of helping you build your future together. Member FDIC.
It's not just work, it's their calling. For appointments with Shelley Harrington, Abby Albright, or Bree Holmgren, call the Rock County Clinic in Bassett, Nebraska at 402-684-2906. We are a legacy of caring.
Well, some other scores around the state of Nebraska. It looks like Alliance beat Chase County 46-13, and Anselmo Myrna over Chambers Wheeler Central 64-16. Looks like Lincoln High leading Benson 21-12. Perkins County over Sutherland 54-8. Mitchell leading Gordon Rushville 35-0. O'Neill defeated Wayne 47-21. O'Neill Eagles undefeated on the season, top 10 team in the state of Nebraska. Early on, Nebraska City leads Falls City 7-0. Omaha Creighton Prep leading Prairie La Vista 7-0. Seward over Lincoln North Star 14-9, it looks like there. Wisner Pilger leading 44-8 over Tri-County Northeast. Arlington leads Aquinas 26-7. Hartington Cedar Catholic up 17-7. Omaha Central with the lead. Trying to see some of these other scores according to Max Prep here. Pierce leads Scotus 21-0. Ravenna over Southern Valley 48-6 right now. EPPJ leads Creighton. Here's a district matchup for these teams in our area. We mentioned earlier St. Mary's up big over Ainsworth 52-14 before the half. And here at the half it is Neligh-Oakdale leading North Central 40-14. And the other teams in the district, Elgin Public, Pope John, and Creighton. And right now, before the half, EPPJ 14, Creighton 8. So those are some scores from around the state of Nebraska for you as we are here at the half. And again, in Bassett, Nebraska, Neligh-Oakdale 40, North Central 14.
Developmental concerns? Planning Region Team 17 provides early intervention services at no cost to eligible families in Brown, Rock, Chippewa, and Cherry County to support early learning and skill development for babies and young children. Contact your local school district to learn more.
You can come to West Holt Medical Services for health care for your whole family. With a primary care clinic open 5 days a week, visiting specialists nearly every day, and a top-notch therapy and rehab facility, we have you covered for whatever comes up. 402-925-2811.
Scott Rosicka with Soother's Feed, a second-generation nutrition-first company that truly cares if you're successful. With our products from everything from mineral to cube, custom feeds, consultations, heifer development programs, seed stock supplier programs, we can do it all. That's Scott Rosicka with Soother Feeds, 402-358-2083.
Making car shopping fun again. Whether you're in the market for brand new or pre-owned, shop the great selection at William Crotter Company, where service is a family tradition. See them at 305 West Douglas in O'Neill, or you can find them on Facebook and CrotterAuto.com.
Jim Arnhold of Arnhold Insurance Agency in Bassett can provide you with health, life, and cancer insurance, Medicare supplement, nursing home, and disability coverage, business and estate planning. Give Jim a call at Arnhold Insurance in Bassett, 684-2901.
Count on your New Holland dealer, Sandhill Equipment of Bassett, to answer all of your farm equipment needs. They pride themselves on a hard-earned reputation for fair prices and unparalleled service. Visit them online at sandhilleq.com.
Concrete is a cornerstone of many building projects. Stewart Concrete, with locations in Atkinson, Stewart, and Valentine, can mix cement and water with all the ingredients to make the right concrete for the job. This mud's for you. From Stewart Concrete, serving you from Stewart, Atkinson, and Valentine. Call 402-924-3644.
Make your lawn the envy of the neighborhood. Morrison Underground Sprinkler Service of Bassett, Matt and Trish will provide you with a free no-obligation estimate for underground sprinkler installation. Plus, they service and repair existing systems too. Phone 402-684-3558.
Don't overload your brain circuits trying to find a qualified electrician. Make one call to Painter Electric, Randy Painter of Springview. Professional, affordable, and experienced. And he has a local phone, 402-497-2086.
All right, back here in Bassett, Nebraska, they are getting ready to wind down the last of the 3 minutes of the warm-up clock here. And we'll get ready to kick this one away. It will be North Central receiving to start here in the third quarter. Knights again down a few players tonight. And good to see that Landon Stephen came back after he was hit hard by Cooper Earhart, and he come back in a few plays later. Still looking on the sideline. Looks like doing okay on the far sideline. The injury to Corbin Hofer. Hopefully he's doing good. He is still in his football uniform, but he does not have his helmet on. But he's walking out there. Glad to see that youngster doing okay. He was hurt in that second series. Might have got a stinger on the hip or something like that. So don't want to speculate, but it looks like he's doing okay over there. And right now with Neligh-Oakdale up 40-14, they get ready to kick it away here. Parker Lewis, Trip Taylor going to go back to receive this one back about the 3-yard line, and the boot gets into this one, and it's going to hit and pick up by Lewis at about his own 8. He's got a little bit of a seam trying to hold on to the ball, and he's going to get up to about the 33 or 4-yard line. Nice little return there for the North Central Knights. Nice little return there for Lewis. All right, North Central starts the second half with the ball. Ken Fisher going to come in, quarterback it here for the Knights. North Central has a rushing and a passing touchdown tonight. The run come from Landon Stephen, the backup quarterback, running it in from 53, and Fisher connected with Brant Lazat for a touchdown. Long count here. This looks like Landon Stephen. Now he's going to throw it right ahead of Fisher. Incomplete. That is actually Landon Stephen that was throwing that one. So that one is his first pass attempt.
Brings up second down and 10 yards to go.
Youngster not afraid to run the ball for sure here. They move Fisher to a receiver here in the second half. Brings up a second down and 10. Winds picked up a little bit again out of the south here in Bassett on a beautiful night for high school football. Here is Stephen trying to keep it, and he's going to pick up about a yard before he's going to be wrapped up there. Kane Mortensen going to make the tackle. Third down and 9 coming up here for the Knights. Defensive play pretty solid. Out will go Martinson. Looks like number 25 coming in. Nicholas Avila, I believe, is who's coming in playing this left end now here for Neligh-Oakdale. Empty backfield for the quarterback. Back to pass Fisher. Here comes a blitz. Fisher looking. He's going to throw it across field, and it's going to be caught for about 4-yard gain, and that's going to go into the hands of number 7, Ryer Lazat. Can rig up a fourth down at about 6. So going to go for about 3 yards.
Gain of 3 on the play brings up 4th and 6 for North Central.
Fourth down for the Knights here. Boy, the pressure has been coming. I don't know if that was supposed to be a screenplay or what, but the pressure was there. Big number 65, Grayson Kite, 6 foot, 202-pound senior. Big dude, as well as number 10, Bracken Kite, 213-pound senior. 5-second count on. There's a delay of game by the Knights quarterback. Landon Stephen didn't see the hand up by the official, and that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. That'll back up the Knights and going to bring up a fourth down and, about 11. $29 yards in penalties for the North Central Knights. Now brings up fourth down and 10 here for North Central. This will be Stephen at quarterback here. Talking to his running back. Set of man in motion. Ball going to be snapped, loose, and sacked. Turnover on downs. And that's going to be Schmolt back there with the sack. And that is going to be a loss of 7, make it 8 yards, minus 8 yards on that play for the Knights. And a turnover on downs. Did look like holding his bicep a little bit there was Schmolt. Was Schmolt there. He'll line up a tight end here on the left side. Twins to the right. Earhart back to pass. Throws through the middle and complete. Intended target, I believe, was Schmolt. And again, he gets up a little slow. Covered up there by number 2, Brant Lazat. Second down and 10. Warriors here, North Central territory on the 25-yard line. Warriors eating up a lot of the play clock here. The clock stopped on a incomplete pass, but they're eating up a lot of the clock here. Second down and 10. Expect Earhart to run this one. No, you're going to hand this one off to Flores. He bounces off a couple of guys before he's finally going to be brought down after a loss of 2. And I believe that's going to be Cade Weist. Cade Weist, the lone senior, making a nice tackle. That's going to be a loss of 2.
Loss of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 12 for the Warriors.
For Flores. He has 3 carries now for 1 yard. Bring up a third down and a dozen. 9:13 to go here in the third quarter. Pass going to go out to Trevin Torres. He makes a move, and he's going to get the first down. Needed a dozen. He's going to have this one down inside to around the 10-yard line. 17-yard pass and catch. And a first down for the Neligh-Oakdale Warriors inside the red zone, and it looks like it is a first and goal from the 10.
Just inside the 10-yard line.
First and goal, Neligh-Oakdale. Empty backfield here for Earhart. He's just going to take it, try to go forward, just bulldozing up to about the 6-yard line. Try to see who gets up off the bottom of the pile here for North Central. Trace Count maybe making the tackle there. Ball going to be at the 7-yard line. Pick up a 3. Second down and goal here. Earhart looking. Flores off his left hip. Nicholas in there, been here playing here. They're going to look to fake his hand up off to Earhart. He's got some room. Lowers his shoulder and bulldozes his way in for a touchdown. Just lowered his helmet, ran right through the Knights. And that's going to be the 4th touchdown on the ground for Cooper Earhart. That one from 7 yards out. Give him now 14 carries, 94 yards, and 4 touchdowns on the ground. He has one through the air here also this evening, accounting for 5 of the 6 touchdowns for the Warriors. This pass is going to be caught. Nice catch there by the tight end. Smoked on the two-point try. And with 8:11 to go in the third quarter, Neligh-Oakdale 48, North Central 14.
Rural health care from rural roots. Better health care for your family from clinical, obstetrical, emergency room to home care. Greater Sandhills Family Health Care with convenient locations in Bassett, Stewart, and Atkinson.
Turn your house into a truly custom home by including built-in cabinetry and standalone custom furniture from Brett's Custom Woodworking. Call 402-394-7373 today. Make an appointment with Brett Knitzel for a no-obligation estimate on your custom cabinetry work.
Whether to or from the ball game, call timeout at Scott's Place in Bassett for a tank of Conoco regular, super, or diesel fuel. Faces, loaded pizza, deli sandwiches, your favorite pop or beer. Scott's Place Conoco at the junction of Highway 20 and 183 has Nebraska Lottery and Powerball, too.
Neligh-Oakdale up 48-14, 8:11 to go here in the third quarter. A team that is pretty young still, but has some big senior guys. And I tell you what, right now, they have made all the mistakes of North Central cost them points. An interception, a fumble, and turnover and downs. Every time Neligh-Oakdale's touched the ball, they have scored here tonight. Here's going to be a kick. Going to go down to about the 3-yard line. Going to be picked up. Believe that is going to be Parker Lewis. Parker waiting for some blocks. And just a great open field tackle for Neligh-Oakdale. And that looks like that is going to be Flores making the tackle. I forgot to give that 47-yard TD pass to Trevin Torres right before the half, so he now has 96 yards of receiving. So 2 touchdown passes and 4 on the ground for Earhart, the quarterback. Landon Stephen going to keep it, and he's going to pick up a couple of yards. Kind of the option play, but you could tell the way he was going, there was going to be no pitching of that football. And that's going to be a 3-yard pickup there for Landon. He's carried the ball now 7 times for 66 yards. Second and 7 here for the Knights. A lot of different players again playing here tonight for North Central. Empty backfield for North Central. Going to pass this one out to Parker Lewis. Has enough for the first down. A little stiff arm, and then he's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 35-yard line. 15, we're calling it on that one. Parker Lewis, his first catch of the night, and he'll go for 15 yards. And a first down and 10 here for North Central at their own 35-yard line. Trying to move the ball here to the right. Trip Taylor now in on the far side for the Knights. This is Landon Stephen at quarterback. This ball is going to be tipped, and it's backwards. It's picked off. Picked off by Brecken Kite. Interception, and it is Brecken Knight making the interception. And a first down and 10 here for Neligh-Oakdale. Brought the pressure, was batted and picked off by Brecken Knight. Looks like North Central playing some youngsters again. Don't see Fisher or Stephen in on the defensive side of things here. Earhart still in for Neligh-Oakdale. They're up 48-14, 7:12 to go here in the third. Hands this one off to Flores. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Nice tackle there by Owen Blake. Tough sledding there here for Flores. Harmon's going to come out now. Not for sure what's up with Harmon, if he got hurt or what, but he's coming out, takes his helmet off. Here's a pass out to Torres, and he's going to get near that first down, and I believe he has it right enough for 10 yards. Are they going to give it to him, or is he going to be short? He's going to be short by about a football. Bring up a third down and about a football. He'll go for 9 yards.
3rd and 1 for the Warriors.
Third down and 1 here for the Warriors. Boy, this has all the makings of Earhart just running this one straight up the middle. He does. He has the first down and more. He's into the end zone. He's in from 15 yards out. Cooper Earhart having a great evening here in Bassett, Nebraska on his 5th touchdown run of the evening. And a 2-point try coming up, and a 40-point lead of 54-14 here for the Warriors. Earhart looking to pass. Here comes a little bit of pressure. He'll throw it in the end zone and nearly picked off. And with 6:03 to go here in our third quarter, it is Neligh-Oakdale 54, North Central 14.
For whatever field you work in, agricultural, industrial, municipal, Terps Automotive of Bassett has you covered with parts built to stand up to the most demanding jobs. Get up and go with Terps Automotive, your Napa store in Bassett.
Blending nature, tradition, and community. Granddad's Pumpkin Patch, just outside of Bassett, is open every fall with a delightful mix of activities and exciting attractions, sure to create lifelong memories for all ages. Our building is available to rent year-round. Check out our Facebook page to learn more. Go Nate!
Shop more, pay less at G&B's Market. They always help you stay ahead of your budget by offering the finest quality and great value. Make sure to check out this week's sales flyer for the best service, selection, and savings. Shop locally owned G&B's Market in Bassett.
Yeah, thanks to G&B's Market in Bassett, as well as all of our other sponsors bringing you the game tonight here from Bassett, Nebraska. 54-14. North Central trails Neligh-Oakdale, and Ainsworth at home is down 58-14. This one is going to get kicked into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. First down and 10 here. Who's come out at quarterback here for the Knights? Probably, I'm trying to see who's out there here. Looks like it's going to be Landon Stephen. Going to be the quarterback here. All right, first down and 10, using up a lot of this play clock here out of the kickoff. Looks like Steven going to go under center here. Going to have this one off. And picking up a couple of yards, I believe that might be Ryer Lazat. Nope, it's Lewis with the carry, number 4. Parker Lewis will get the carry. He's carried the ball 4 times now, unofficially for 11 yards. Again, unofficially. Missing my partner, Steve Camp here. Trying to do all the stats. Make everything roll here from Rock County High School, Bassett, Nebraska. Again, Landon Stephen, the quarterback. Ryer Lazat is the fullback. They'll have this one off to Lewis again, trying to dance to the outside. Stiff arm. And he's going to get close to a first down. First down. That's going to be a pickup. Looks like about a 10-yard pickup, we'll call it. First down for the North Central Knights here. Trying to see if there's any new players out there on the defense yet for Neligh-Oakdale. Not seeing that. They're right here in front of us. See, number 15 is in there. Tyler Firstenow. 132-pound sophomore is in there at safety. Going to hand this one off again. Lewis going to be met in the backfield, and he's going to be 8 up. First one in there was Andrew Henry, number 12, and that is going to be a loss of 3. So again, still having still having most of the starters in here for Neligh-Oakdale up 54-14, 4:10 to go here in the third quarter. Neligh-Oakdale looking to go 5-0 on the season and 2-0 in district play. They will be tied at the district with the records anyway, with O'Neill St. Mary's, who has a comfortable lead in Ainsworth right now. Neligh-Oakdale and St. Mary's, I believe, play at the end of the year. Here's going to be a handoff to Lazat, and he tried making one guy miss, and he's going to be swallowed up by Trevin Torres, and that's going to be a loss of a yard. That's going to bring up a third down at about 14 maybe for the North Central Knights. Knights on their own 26-yard line. Score update from Greg Kinsey, I believe. 58-21, O'Neill St. Mary's. And North Central, did they lose the ball? Can't tell if there was a fumble or not. So activity on the far side, whatever it's going to be, it's going to be a loss of a couple yards. Loss of a couple. That's going to bring up a fourth down here for the Knights. Fourth down, 16 for North Central. Ken Fisher will come in to punt. Ball at the 24-yard line. Neligh-Oakdale not going to put anybody back. Looks like they're going to bring some heat, though. And this one is going to be booted. Nice punt by Fisher, but will it roll too much or will it stop? It's at the 3, the 2, the 1, and how about that? It dies at the half-yard line. What a punt there. Looks like a 56-yard punt, 55-yard punt there for Fisher. And now Neligh-Oakdale. We'll see if they bring any other players in. Again, they're kind of a young squad also. They have Trevin Torres, a freshman receiver in there. The quarterback is just a sophomore. They've also had some of the other youngsters in there. Their line pretty steady of senior heavy here. It does look like Earhart is going to stay in there. Earhart going to keep it off the right side. Trying to come it up to the middle. And he's going to get up to about the 17-yard line, about a 16-yard pickup. And here comes the next unit in there. You just use them to get out of the end zone there. A great play here. Great call by Coach Ron Beacom to get his starters out. Already lost a running back earlier tonight. Don't need to lose anybody else. Now we just got to find out who the backup quarterback is here. We're seeing split out to the left, Tyler Firstenau. Flores, still your running back. Number 4 now your quarterback, and he's going to hand it off. Flores is going to lose a couple yards. Nice tackle in there by the North Central Knights. That's Owen Blake making it a tackle again. Second down and 11. Quarterback once again is Bo Strom. Bo Strom, the quarterback now. For Neligh-Oakdale. Second down, 11. Strom going to pass this one. Caught. And now going for a first down into the hands. It looked like maybe Brody Peterson, number 6. Yes. And that's going to be another first down for Neligh-Oakdale. The clock winds down to 30. Another first down. First down. Peterson with his first catch. And it looks like they're going to just let that clock wind down. They will not have to run a play here to end the third quarter because the clock was under the 40 seconds. And so we put 3 quarters in the book from Bassett, Nebraska. Neligh-Oakdale 54, North Central 14 on our Tri-County Bank scoreboard.
A profitable livestock operation depends on the health quality of your herd. Kippaha Vet Service, Dr. Angie Painter, Springview, specializes in reproduction ultrasound of cattle and horses. For health care of large and small animals, contact Dr. Angie Painter of Kippaha Vet Service, Springview, 402-497-3574.
For proven, dependable, efficient, and long-lasting diesel power units, visit the friendly folks at Northern Plains Supply. They're your Isuzu dealer in this area. That's Northern Plains Supply of Bassett. Lewis Nursery of Springview offers North Central Nebraska customers a wide variety of flowers and vegetables. Lewis Nursery, located along East Highway 183 in Springview. David appreciated your patronage this past season, and when it's time to plant your garden in the spring, remember Lewis Nursery of Springview.
Well, again, the 2 leaders in this district are winning big tonight. You have tonight Neligh-Oakdale up here 54-14 heading into the final period, and St. Mary's leads Ainsworth 58-21 at Ainsworth as that one nearing fourth quarter action also. All right, back here to play. Warriors have a first down at 10 on their own 30. Going to hand this one off to Flores. He'll sneak up across the 33 to about the 34-yard line. Bring up a second down and 6. Landon Stephen, one of those, making the tackle for the North Central Knights. Second down here. They need to get the ball to midfield to get that first down here. Again, Bostrom, the quarterback now. He'll look to pass this one. It's going to be caught, and that's going to be good for a first down. Going to pick up 7 yards on that one. Tyler Firstino, we're going to get that one for 7 yards.
Picks up another first down for the Warriors.
First down, Warriors. Ball sitting at the North Central 39-yard line. Quarterback keeper Strom was met in the backfield, gets away from one, and then he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and to bring up a second down and 10. Second down to 10, clock winding down to 10:44 to go here.
2nd and 9 for the Warriors.
10:35 now and winding down to the fourth quarter. Tomorrow I'll be in Elgin. We have volleyball action for the Westwood Huskies. Strom looks to pass. This one is going to be caught. Knee went down. And that is going to be caught by number 13. Bodie's going to catch one there. Coinson. They're going to say 5-yard catch there. Third down for the Warriors. Strom throws a nice football here. He's a 120-pound sophomore. Starting quarterback, Cooper Earhart. Great night tonight. 5 rushing touchdowns, 2 through the air. And here's a pass. This one's going to be caught by Flores, and he's going to be brought down about the 12-yard line.
Strom's pass complete to number 7, Flores. Tackled by number
23, 4, 5, about a 27-yard pass and catch that time.
27 on the play.
Going to bring up a first down at 10 here for the Warriors. Warriors have it inside the West Plains Bank zone here, inside the 15. Ball going to be right at that between 11 and 12-yard line. Strom looks, hands off right up the middle, keeps moving up to about the 5-yard line.
Number 7,
Flores. Bring up a second down and about 4. 6-yard pickup as the clock winds under 9. Under 9 to go here. Split out far left side looks like Emmett Blakeman, number 2. Going to have this one up the middle, moving his legs and across the 5-yard line. Once again, looks like Flores, another couple yards there. Going to bring up a third down, about 1. So give him 3. Chance here for the Warriors, second unit, to punch one in. St. Mary's leads Ainsworth 58-21 after 3 quarters of play from Ainsworth. Again, it'll be Ainsworth and North Central coming up for you next week. We'll have the QBRB will be on side there. Another carry here with Flores, and he's going to pick up that first down, I believe. Did they give it to him? Yeah, they gave him the first down, so now it's first down and goal from about the 3-yard line here.
It's first and goal for the Warriors at the North Central 3-yard line.
Clock down to 7:35 and counting. All the youngsters moving around out there. Number 24, Lucas Shrunk. I can see him now in there. I think number 88 looks like is also in there. Martinson in there. And we have a flag on the play.
Penalty flag on the play.
False start on the Warriors, and that is going to be their 6th penalty of the game, and that will go for just 45 yards total. Well below last week. They had over 100 yards of penalties. Ainsworth had over 150, I believe. Most of them were on kicks went out of bounds.
Be first and goal at the 6-yard line.
First down and goal here. Looks like Twins going to split to the left. That'll leave Lucas Shrunk as a tight end on the right side. Strong. High snap. Here comes a little bit of pressure. Well, he gets away from one, and then he's going to be brought down. I believe that is Owen Blake. No, that's number 36. That's going to be Drake Johnson. Drake Johnson coming in, making a good play there. Going to be a loss of about 7, it looks like. 13, 14, yeah, maybe 7 yards are lost there.
Loss of 7 on the play brings up.
Going to bring up a third down and goal from about the 13 here. Good play in there by Drake Johnson, big kid. Making a great athletic play there. 6'2" sophomore at 222 pounds. Strom going to go back to pass. Throws this one in the middle. Broken up. Good play there by Lazat. It was intended for Blakeman. Broken up there by Ryer Lazat.
Goal at the 13.
Third down and goal from the 13, they say. Oh, Strom, the quarterback again here for Neligh-Oakdale. All Neligh-Oakdale, 54-14. This one got to as close as 12-8, and Neligh-Oakdale really opened it up. Strom back to pass. He's going to go with the screen. Pass is picked off by Lazat. Lazat just looking for one block, and now chasing him down is Flores. There's Lazat.
Strom's pass is intercepted by number.
Going to go about 38 yards on the interception, and it's North Central football. Good play by Ryan Lazat, the sophomore. He saw it coming, and he went after it. And it'll bring up first down and 10 here for the North Central Knights. And quarterback Landon Steven. What do we got? Personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct on North Central. That'll be their 7th penalty now for 60 yards. All right. Where we got here? Boy, the unsportsmanlike come clear back at the 22-yard line. So instead of North Central having the ball about Neligh-Oakdale's 33, we're going to mark this one back all the way to the 11-yard line. So not sure what all happened, who got the penalty.
Will start first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
But personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct for North Central. They'll wind the clock here. Great play, but it happened about right where the interception was, maybe 5 yards after the interception is where it was at. Because the ball was at the 13. Here's a pitch on out to the running back, and good defensive play there by the youngsters of Neligh-Oakdale. I believe that was Lazat with the carry. Lazat did get the carry there. He's going to get one, bring up a second down. Second down, 9 for North Central. And tough sledding here tonight for the North Central Knights at home. During homecoming, North Central Knights are on the road at Ainsworth next week. Here's a pitch, nice pitch, and then bobbled out of bounds. It will be North Central ball. It'll bring up about a third and about 2, it looks like. So that one could be, they'll end up giving the carry.
Pitch goes out of bounds.
I think what happened is it hit the running back right in the knee pad and goes out of bounds, brings up a 3rd down and 2. I'm not sure if that was Lazat who that was intended for. I'm guessing it was. It went basically off of his, what looked to be his shoulder pads, and then out of play, 3rd down and 2. So 3rd down and 2 for the Knights on their own 20-yard line. Quarterback Steven rolled out right side. He has enough for the 1st down. He's still on his feet. Still on his feet, making guys miss. Oh, he's got a roll now. Here's a block by Lazat. Now he has Parker Lewis out leading the block. What a play by Landon Steven. 63 yards. How about that? He had a 53-yard run earlier. Now a 63. He was dancing around off to the right side, cuts it back up, and he is gone from 63, his 2nd rushing touchdown. He now has 127 yards on the ground here tonight at 2 touchdowns with 3:15 to go here in the final period, 54-20. Neligh-Oakdale. Neligh-Oakdale will be taking on Creighton at Neligh next week. Creighton and EPPJ were in a dogfight earlier. We'll try to get you that score update here soon. North Central will try it for 2 up the middle. Is he there? Is he not? Yes, the official says they're in.
Conversion is good. Your score now, Neligh-Oakdale 54, North Central 22.
And I believe that might have been Cade. Was that Cade Weiss that got that 2-point run? He handed off to the big guy, Cade Weiss. The old senior, I believe, was in there for the 2-point try. Tri-County Bank scoreboard with 3:15 to go in the game, 54-22. Neligh-Oakdale leads North Central.
SB Auto Center in Springview handles all automotive repairs from minor to major. Does tire repair, has an on-location tire truck and 24-hour wrecker service. Does custom exhaust pipe bending, makes hydraulic and AC hoses. That's Hesby Auto Center, a block west and a half south of the flashing light in Springview. Grain movement and marketing. For independent grain marketing, contact Pride Grain, located on Highway 20 between Long Pine and Bassett. They have a variety of marketing tools available to meet your individual marketing plan. Visit with Brad Wilkins at Pride Grain. They're proud to be a supporter of local athletics.
Tradition runs deep at the 5th-generation Smith Angus Ranch. Kent and Cameron are dedicated to providing top-quality genetics to maximize their customers' profitability. Annual bull sale at the ranch south of Bassett, the 4th Friday of March. Check out their website at smithangus.com.
You see another player coming in here, number 79. Owen Strom checking in here for Neligh-Oakdale to see him coming in here for the Warriors. Try to give you their numbers the best we can here. And North Central bringing in a new kicker, Eli Weller, 5'10", sophomore. Kicks this one. Gonna one hop, gonna bounce around, and Trevin Torres is gonna have to find this one. He's got a bit of a wall on that left side. We have a flag come out as Torres is gonna get up towards midfield, about the 38-yard line, but I believe this one's going to be coming back. Nice return by the freshman, Trevin Torres, 140-pound freshman. He's going to be a good one there for Coach Ron Beacom and the Neligh-Oakdale Warriors. Get thrown to the fire early. Holding against the Warriors. That went back at about the, looks like about the 15, let's see, 17-yard line out there maybe is where that penalty came. Another penalty on Neligh-Oakdale. That's going to be their 8th penalty of the game for 70 yards here tonight. And that's going to bring up a first down attempt from about the 9-yard line for Neligh-Oakdale. The clock will wind on the ready for play. There, 3:05 and counting. First down at 10 for the Warriors. They'll hand this one off. And bring up second down and 10. Flores with the carry there. No gain on the play. Second down to 10. Once again, next week, best of luck to Neligh-Oakdale. They're going to be taking on Creighton. They were 2-2 heading into tonight's game against Elgin Public Pope John. Let's see if I can get you a score on that one. Here's a carry up the middle for about 6 yards again for Flores. Just churn it away. Bring up a third down and 4. Give him 6. Don't forget, it's homecoming. They'll be doing the homecoming festivities here tonight after the game. Clock going to go under 2 minutes to go here. This one going to be handed off to Flores. Bouncing around and going to be brought down after about a yard gain by the Knights. Bring up a third down. Give him 2. And Flores had to come in, clear back in the second quarter due to the injury to the starting running back, Corbin Hofer, but I think he's going to be all right. He's been standing over there, or we wish him the best anyway. He's been standing over there with just his helmet off, but still in full gear. Fourth down, passing situation going to go through the middle, broken up by Landon Stephen, incomplete with 1:20 to go. And that will turn the ball over to North Central Knights on a first down. And 10 at the 16, it looks like. I'll try and get you that score here quickly from that Elgin-Creighton game. Knights going to come out here with Landon Stephen. At quarterback, once again, had just a beautiful run a moment ago, breaking away from the defense and scoring from 63 yards out. In the fourth quarter, Elgin Public Pope John leads Creighton 38-8. Neligh-Oakdale will end the season with EPPJ on the October 10th, followed by O'Neill St. Mary's on the 16th. Here's a pass to a wide open man in the end zone, and good for a 16-yard touchdown pass into Ryer Lazat's hand. All right. Brant threw that one? Brant? Oh, Ryer threw it to Brant. All right. Again, it's hard for me to see the 2s and the 7s over there on them dark jerseys, but that is a touchdown pass from Lazat to Lazat. And that comes with 1:12 to go here in the ball game. 2-point try up and coming. And this one looks like Ryer on the carry will be denied. 1:12 to go in this one. Neligh-Oakdale going to go to 5-0 on the season, up 54-28 over the North Central Knights.
Your first choice for exceptional care is Rangeland Rehab locations in Ainsworth and Bassett. Physical therapist Brian Doak, along with professional staff, are trained in many techniques to help improve mobility and decrease pain. For appointments, call Rangeland Rehab at 387-1600.
Take control of tax season with the trusted local professionals at Best Books and More in Springview. Personal, business, and agricultural services available, and much more. Call the local experts at Best Books and More, 402-497-2724.
I got a little flea flicker play there. I was looking at the score, and they ran a little flea flicker play there, but Brant Lazan catching his second touchdown pass, it looks like, here tonight. And that one from Brother Ryer, 16-yard TD pass, and makes it now 54-28, a minute 12 to go on this one here. Eli Weller will get ready to kick one off here. Torres going to go back there, about his 10-yard line here. See if I can get you a score update here from Ainsworth. Latest check was a 64-28 St. Mary's lead. This ball's going to be batted around and going to be stepped out of bounds. Returning that one was number 13, Brody Coinson. So first down and 10 here for Neligh-Oakdale. Pretty much just have to run two plays here if they so elect to, and pick up their fifth victory of the year and going 5-0 on the season. Going to have this one off on the maybe Blakeman. Yeah, it was number 2, not number 7. Blakeman going to pick up 2 yards. Ryler's not making the tackle. Second down and 8 to go. This could be the final play of the game right here, as the clock winds under 40 seconds to go here. Strom, the quarterback, in shotgun formation, hands this one off, and I believe that again with Blakeman, and that could be it. Andrew Miller making it into the ball game. And I believe North Central's not going to take a timeout, and I believe that's going to be it. Yep, the Warriors are coming out to midfield here. That's going to be it. Congratulations, Neligh-Oakdale Warriors, 5-0 on the season as they defeat North Central 54-28 here in Bassett, Nebraska this evening.
At West Plains Bank, we're proud to offer the financial products and services to help you accomplish your life's goals. West Plains Bank in Ainsworth and Springview, a better way to bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Your irrigation system needs are met locally by Perfect Valley Irrigation of Bassett. Perfect Valley is your Valley center pivot dealer. They don't just sell you a Valley system. They give you the service you have come to expect from Perfect Valley Bassett.
Stop in and see Mike Schrod, your State Farm insurance agent on Main Street in Ainsworth for all of your home, auto, and life insurance needs. That's State Farm Insurance on Main Street in Ainsworth. Good service at a good price. See Mike Schrod, your State Farm insurance agent in Ainsworth.
Circle B Livestock of Bassett offers a complete line of livestock needs, from feed to pharmaceuticals to livestock handling equipment. Make one stop for all your farm and ranch needs. Stop at Circle B Livestock. They are the livestock producer's friend in Bassett.
Do you know who the biggest North Central Knights fans are? Well, it's the gals at the Springview Herald, that's who. Subscribe today for one low cost and catch up on all things North Central Knights, plus so much more. The Springview Herald, proud supporter of the North Central Knights.
Well, as we get ready to wrap this one up, good to see Corbin Hofer out there. They're doing their end of the game celebration. He's doing some jumping jacks out there. Best of luck to that youngster. He scored our first touchdown of the game and then went out in the second possession. With about 8 minutes to go in the first quarter, he went out. As we wrap it up with our end of the game summary, brought to you by the Tri-County Banks. Again, taking a look at our scoring drives, there were 6 touchdowns combined in the first quarter. 11:42 to go in the first. Neligh-Oakdale got a 5-yard TD run by Hofer, and 2-point pass was incomplete, made it 6-0 Neligh-Oakdale. 7:22 to go in the first quarter. 2-yard TD pass from 2-yard TD run by Earhart. 2-point pass, no good, made it 12-0. North Central strike back. They get a 53-yard TD run by Landon Stephen. 2-point run by Ryer Lazat made it 12-8. And that would be as close as North Central would get until later on in the first quarter with 3:25 to go in the first quarter. 15-yard TD pass from Earhart to Smolt. 2-point pass, no, made it 18-8, and then North Central with 55 seconds to go in the first quarter. Got a 25-yard TD pass from Kingfisher to Brant. Lazat, 2-point try, no good, made it 18-14. North Central then, it'd take them a while to score. They would not score again until the fourth quarter. So Neligh-Oakdale with 42 seconds to go in the first got a 47-yard TD pass from Earhart to Trevin Torres. A 2-point run by Earhart made it 26-14. Neligh-Oakdale scored twice in the second quarter, a 3-yard TD run and an 8-yard TD run by Earhart, led 40-14 at half. Neligh-Oakdale was the only one to score in the third. They get a 15-yard TD run by Earhart, made it 54-14. And then North Central did score and got it 63-yard TD run by Landon Stephen with a 3:15 to go in the fourth, and a 2-point run by Cade Reese made it 54-22. Our final score here tonight. In the game summary brought to you by the Tri-County Banks. Are you looking to buy, build, or refi? Well, TCB Mortgage can help you get into the home of your dreams. Go local for all your home needs because they aren't just lenders, they're your neighbors. Stop by the Tri-County Bank. Stuart Atkins, Ambassador O'Neill, or visit tcbhomemortgage.com to get started. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Come back to hit our Buckles Automotive postgame.
Participated in volleyball, basketball, track, NCN Elite Basketball, Student Council, National Honor Society, FFA, and NC Club. 3 words that Reese would use to describe her high school experience are unforgettable, chaotic, and fast.
Dad, you want this cord?
Yeah. A secret talent of Reese's that no one in school knows about is her ability to remember vivid details and numbers. Outside of school, Reese enjoys playing sports, riding horses, and hanging out with her friends. After high school, Reese plans to attend either the University of Nebraska-Lincoln or Kansas State University and major in agricultural economics. Reese Taylor. Zachary Wiebelhaus is the son of Reagan and Darcy Wiebelhaus and a brother to Maya, Hunter, and Bo. During high school, Zach has participated in National Honor Society, Student Council, rodeo, FFA, wrestling, and golf. If Zach had to describe his high school experience in 3 words, he would say, long, unpredictable, and rewarding. A secret talent of Zach's that no one at school knows about is that he can get hurt doing just about anything. Outside of school, Zach enjoys golfing, fishing, and hunting. After high school, Zach plans to attend Chadron State College, then later UNMC in Lincoln to become a dentist. Zachary Wiebelhaus. Our next homecoming couple is Angela Frick and Wyatt Fowler. Angela Frick is the daughter of Mark and Marcia Frick and sister to Rebecca, Daisy, Nate, and Clay. Throughout high school, Angela has participated in cross country, track, National Honor Society, and FFA. 3 words that Angela would use to describe her high school experience are chaotic, memorable, and busy. A secret talent of Angela's that no one in high school knows about is that she can catch a sheep with one hand, while the other is in a sling. Outside of high school, Angela enjoys working cows, riding horses, and hanging out with her family and friends. After high school, Angela plans to pursue a career in the agricultural field. Angela Frick. Wyatt Fowler is the son of Ryan and Candy Fowler and a brother to Harley and Taylor. Throughout high school, Wyatt has participated in wrestling, one-act, FFA, and track. If Wyatt had to describe his high school experience in 3 words, he said, not too shabby. Wyatt's secret talent that no one at school knows about is hitting cows. Outside of school, Wyatt enjoys driving around with his friends. After high school, Wyatt plans to work in electrical or irrigation. Wyatt Fowler and Angela Frick. Our next couple, Kit Painter and Mason Schubauer. Kit Painter is the daughter of Monty and Angie Painter and the sister to Cinch. Throughout high school, Kit has participated in rodeo, basketball, National Honor Society, and FFA. If Kit had to describe her high school experience in 3 words, she said, tiring, challenging, and unpredictable. Kit's secret talent that no one at school knows about is that one time she killed a mouse by throwing her hairbrush at it. Outside of school, you will find Kit roping at a rodeo or doing something with horses. After high school, Kit plans to attend Mid-Plains Community College in McCook to major in agribusiness and compete on the rodeo team. Mason Schubauer is the son of Nathan and Desiree Schubauer and a brother to Alyssa and Dylan. During high school, Mason has participated in FFA and basketball. If Mason had to describe his senior year in 3 words, he would say stressful, busy, and memorable. A secret talent of Mason's that no one at school knows about is that he is a self-proclaimed semi-professional fisherman. In his free time, Mason likes to go fishing, hunting, camping, and hang out with his friends. After high school, Mason plans to go to college to be a diesel mechanic. Mason Schubauer and Kit Painter. Finishing up our homecoming royalty is our last year king and queen, Brenna Caulfield and Connor Souls, being accompanied by our kindergarten ring bearers, Brooke McGee, daughter of Cody and Kelsey McGee, and Barrett Crawford, son of Brandon and Christy Crawford. Kippawa County's 2025 homecoming queen, Reese Taylor. And Kippawa County's 2025 homecoming king, Mason Schubauer. Now we will have the Rock County homecoming royalty. Couple number 1 is Macy Berenson. Macy is the daughter of Yarn and Rebecca Berenson. School activities have included volleyball, track and field, FFA officer, and National Honor Society. Macy has been a lifeguard at the Bassett Pool, and her unique hobby is collecting records. Her favorite food is lasagna, and her favorite television show is Gilmore Girls. Macy plans to attend college and is undecided on a major. Carter Buell. Carter is the son of Chad and Tricia Buell. School activities have included basketball, track, FFA, student council, quiz bowl, and National Honor Society. Carter is a student representative on the Rock County Community Fund and a volunteer substitute at Holy Cross Catholic Church, CCD. A unique hobby of Carter's is collecting vinyl records. His favorite food is brown sugar ham, and favorite television show is Big Brother. He plans to attend college with a major in actuarial science. The kids with Carter and Macy are Ren Maurer, daughter of Claire and Jacob Maurer, and Rhett Clark, son of Caitlin Bartak and Charlton Clark. Carter Buell and Macy Berenson. Couple number 2, Harley Dillon and Leighton Deibler. Harley is the daughter of Cody and Brady Dillon. Harley has been in FFA and works at Rock County Long-Term Care as a CNA. Her unique hobby is sleeping. Harley's favorite food is sushi, and her favorite artist is Ole 60. Future plans are to receive her RN at Mitchell Technical College. Leighton Deibler. Leighton is the son of Brent and Kelly Deibler. School activities have included cross country, track and field, and FFA. Leighton is the a member of the National Hereford Association, 4-H, and Nebraska Farm Bureau. His unique hobby is showing cattle and traveling. Layton's favorite food is whatever his mother makes, and his favorite song artists are Nickelback, Kid Rock, and Motley Crue. Future plans include attending college at Metropolitan for Human Social Services and possibly law enforcement. The kids with Layton and Harley are Cassie Zarodnik, daughter of Melissa Zarodnik, and Truett Sawyer, son of Adam and Janessa Sawyer. Layton Deibler and Harley Dillon. Couple 3 is Hannah Kaup and Cade Wiest. Hannah is the daughter of Crystal and Brad Kaup. She is an active FFA officer and works at Rolling Rock Veterinary Service. Her unique hobby is fishing. Hannah's favorite food is chicken Alfredo, and her favorite artists are Avery Anna, Kid Rock, Hole 60, and Nickelback. Future plans are to attend college to study veterinary medicine. Cade Wiest. Cade, or Caterbug, is the son of Steve and Teresa Wiest. School activities have included football, serving as a captain, wrestling, track, quiz bowl, and band. He is a member of sports club, student council, National Honor Society, and an FFA officer. Cade was a prom server, graduation usher, selected for Boys State, NAYI delegate, and an EF tour traveler to Greece and Italy. He was also chosen to attend the Attorney General Conference and the Governor's Youth Summit. Cade serves as an NCYSE coach and in Boy Scout Troop 277, earning his Eagle Scout. He is an active member of Cybrant Community Church. Cade is employed at Dearmont Cattle Company. His favorite rooms in the school are the weight room, followed by the lunch room. His favorite foods are steak and baked potato and his grandma's homemade bread. Cade plans to attend UNK, majoring in political science and agribusiness, followed by law school at UNL. He would like to return to rural Nebraska. The kids with Cade and Hannah are Remy Severin, daughter of Danielle and Josh Severin, and Ebby Dearmont, son of Brett and Hillary Dearmont. Cade Wiest and Hannah Kaup. Performing the crowning will be last year's homecoming queen Maddie Corkle and King Zach Swanson with the help of Remy Severin and Ebby Dearmont. The 2025 Rock County Homecoming Queen is Macy Berenson. The 2025 Rock County Homecoming King is Cade Wiest.